Hello and welcome to the United Stand. We are live, and today is the day that Manchester United will not be in 6th position. So get excited because it's going to happen. It is going to happen. We will not be in 6th anymore. 100% it goes. It disappears. We've got the Hiver Cup final. We've got everybody fit. We've got Luke Shaw starting and we're playing well. There's loads of confidence. We're just going to skittle them. We are going to skittle them. I don't care. Skittle them, whatever. We're going to win the game. I don't care if we win it 1-0, 2-0, whatever. We are going to win this game. And that's the most important thing. I'm just skipping. Was it on the wrong screen there? I think I was on the wrong screen. Yeah, that was. We don't want to be on this one. This is a preview screen. We don't want to be here. Come off there. I wondered why I went live before and it wasn't exactly how I wanted it to be. And now I know. We're all sorted. That's absolutely fine. No worries there at all. So Luke Shaw is starting. That's what we're hearing. Very, very pleased about that. George Kyle, that really helps the channel to put that on. Really pleased that you've turned that block on. Really helps the channel to do that. I mean, Jesus Christ. Why do people bother? Why bother doing that? If it's the only thing we get that supports the channel, and people think it's a good idea to put it on. Really pleased that you've done that, George. Well done, and thanks for making it public knowledge. Really helps. Luke Shaw's going to start. Very happy about that. We were only talking on the preview, weren't we, about how where is he going to fit into this team? Where is he going to fit into this team? When we've got so many important games coming up. So really important. Very excited about the team news. Hopefully we're going to have Ross with us from Old Trafford as well, which would be fantastic. But yes, I mean, we've not really had much news because it's an early start. But the news is that, comments are up, don't worry about that Luke Shaw is starting. I mean, and Mourinho gave it away in the press conference, didn't he, yesterday? It would have been quite weird, I think, if he'd not started him, having said he's going to definitely be involved. Because I'm a firm fan that half an hour of football's not really good enough for somebody. Fellaini is starting apparently. That's dangerous, but we should still have enough. I'm not a fan of Fellaini starting, but I'm not going to lose my rag about it at the end of the day. This is what it's all about, is winning today, and there's no way that Fellaini should be in the team. However, what people might say, and I've certainly been saying it for quite a while now, is that we need to start utilising this squad that we have at Manchester United. We've got lots of games coming up, and we need to win. We need to win them. Mad Marcus has just sent me a tweet. That is an awful idea. And team news will officially be out in 3 minutes for those who are asking. I'm just having a quick look at your tweets on Twitter, funnily enough. And yes, they will. But yeah, Luke Shaw to start is, it's not guaranteed, but it's pretty much leaked that he will start. Luke Shaw is amazing. It's a massive chance for him. I really do think that we miss that. What we miss with Luke Shaw is the pace going forward that Darmian and Rojo and Blin just cannot offer. So we're really looking for that. Mad Marcus is trying to wind me up already. He'll be on later for the actual team, for the actual game. But yeah, Fellaini in the team, let's just see. He loves Fellaini. I mean, apparently Fellaini was offered to China in January, and a mid-table club managed by Fabio Cannavaro turned him down. So why is he starting games when we clearly want to get rid of him? It is a weird one. And let's have a look. A lot of people starting to feed stuff in. I never actually believe it till I see it. But we should have Ross live at Old Trafford for the team news, which would be great. And in fact, I think I might have him now. Hi, pal. Can you hear me?
Hey there, Mark. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Let me just sort you up on the screen. I don't know whether you've got the team news in yet.
I haven't, mate. I won't see it. Is it out already or not?
No. I'll definitely put it up for you. Don't worry about that. Let me just.
Yeah, you'll have to read it. I won't be able to see it.
Let's have a see. Everything's gone a bit slow for a moment. 1 minute. Get me back.
It's probably because of me.
Ooh, it will settle down in a minute.
It's a beautiful day in Manchester, mate. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's probably... I'm really struggling to get anything from your vision. Oh, there we go. That's good. Okay, let's see what the team news is. Hopefully it will be out as it is 11:30. Okay.
Excellent.
Somebody said
Perfect.
Fellaini was starting. They're lying. It's De Gea in goal. Valencia at right back. Phil Jones and Marcus Rojo centre back. So Bay and Smalling left out. Luke Shaw at left back. Carrick, Pogba, probably Mata or Rooney. No, Carrick, Pogba, Rooney. I would say in the midfield three. Mata, Martial, and Zlatan up front. For anybody who watched the preview I did last night, the tactics preview on the Mark Goldbridge channel, I did say that Mata would start on the right, Martial on the left, Zlatan up front. I said Carrick, Pogba, Herrera. Rooney comes in as captain. Smalling's on the bench with Blind, Fellaini, Herrera, Lingard and Rashford. No Mkhitaryan at all. What's your thoughts on that, Ross?
Do you know what? So just confirm Rooney is starting, yeah?
Yeah, Rooney is starting, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? I really wanted to see Wayne Rooney today, to be honest. Just because I'm here, to be honest, I'm a Wayne Rooney fan, so it's just for that. I was saying that the opportunity on the country, I was hoping we'd be able to get coming in, but they're probably already in by now. But yeah, no, I'm pleased with that. I think it is what it is. It's interesting to see Jones back in the team, but I think it's been done to. I just really I like it. A lot of in the team. You know, the cup final is a big game for us. But for me, this is bigger. You know, because it's just be nice to get out of sixth position, and if we don't do it today, we're in for a lot of stick as United fans. So just want to see a win and to get off that sixth spot.
Okay, it's really lagging, Ross. So I don't know whether you want to try calling back, and we just won't bother with the video and just do audio. But yeah, Rooney is starting.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that, mate.
All right, mate. I'll speak to you in a mo. Okay, let's get back to the beautiful face of me. It is laggy. I appreciate it's laggy, but we are trying new things. Ross is live. Powell19 says get him off. He's at Old Trafford. He's actually at Old Trafford, you clown. But the team news is there. I need to type it up for you, but. In essence, it's a use of the squad, isn't it? I mean, we've all been on about this for a while. Oh, he needs to utilise the squad. He has utilised the squad, and there's a little bit of boning. I mean, Gamer Blamer says, why isn't Bay starting? I would imagine it's for the simple reason that he needs to give Phil Jones some game time. We've not really got many games where you would be looking to play players. And a home game against Bournemouth is probably about as good as it gets for the next while. So, of interest for me is that he is using the squad. Knows that no Schweinsteiger on the bench. Has anybody picked up on that? That is disappointing, but the writing's on the wall, I'm afraid, when it comes to that. But yeah, no Blind. No Bay. No Blind either. No Smalling. Herrera on the bench. I think Lingard's managed to make it on the bench. He always seems to, and Rashford as well. But it is what it is, and I wouldn't say I'm disappointed with that side. I wouldn't say I'm disappointed with that side at all. It's a decent side. It's probably not. I just do wonder what Carrick was brilliant last week. Mata's got to play. Rooney needs minutes. Pogba, yes. It should be enough. Martial, Mata, Ibrahim. I think this team is more than enough to beat Bournemouth. Phil Jones needs minutes. I agree with that. Rojo back as a left centre-back. I agree with that. Luke Shaw playing is very exciting. The bench is, there's a weird thing about our bench at the moment that we have gotten everybody fit, but it just doesn't inspire you as much as it probably should. I look at that. Romero, obviously Romero is always going to be there. Daley Blind, Smalling, Fellaini, Herrera, Lingard, Rashford. Well, apart from Rashford and Herrera, you're sort of like, if we're struggling, where is it? But very happy. Georgie Devils just wondered why I started in the old studio, which I did notice. So yeah, I'm very happy with that team. I mean, my only slight gripe would be where's Fosu Mensah and where's Schweinsteiger, but we've got Luke Shaw starting, so we can't be too gutted. Tyler's on the live comments. Hi Tyler, he says he's buzzing that Luke Shaw's starting. Mark, think I can Skype in, says Spilbormy Norsk Gaming. You can Skype in if you want to, pal. If you're at the ground, that'd be great. What channel is the game on? I think it's on Sky today. We need Mkhitaryan back, says TTX Productions. If we can do today without Mkhitaryan, This is exactly what we should have done in the Saint Etienne game when we were 3-0 up, and we played Mkhitaryan. We can't moan and have it all. If Mkhitaryan plays today, he's not fully fit and he gets injured, we're all moaning. So, of course I want to see Mkhitaryan playing. I really, really do. But also, on the other hand, this is clever utilisation of the squad. And it might not be clever utilisation of the players we want. I mean, I'd certainly love to see Schweinsteiger involved. He gets on the bench, he never gets used, and then he's off the bench. I really am baffled by it. But we're never going to have everything that we want. But, I know people will be moaning about the fact that Phil Jones is back in, and I've seen people moaning about Rooney starting, but they need minutes. And actually, when you look at, I've said this the other day, when you look at the games that we've got left, then what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? We've not got that many games where we can utilise players and give them minutes, and today is the perfect day to do that for Shaw, Rooney and Jones. They all need minutes. They're all part of this squad, and if we don't give them minutes in this game, where are you going to find the opportunity to give them games against people like you're not going to do it away to Chelsea because we're going to want to win that. We've got the Europa League, we want to win that. That's going to be tough. Our next 2 league games are pretty tough. Middlesbrough away, so a home game against a team that's not doing very well. Let's just remember, Bournemouth drew their last game, but they haven't. They'd lost their 4 previous to that. It isn't that good. Right, let me see if I can get hold of Ross. He might not be able to get hold of him. He is actually live at Old Trafford, so I just wanted to get his thoughts because that was the whole point of it. But yeah, I can't moan too much about that team, and I don't think anybody should moan about it. Reception is still pretty rubbish at Old Trafford for those who said it. Let me take some of your live comments. Slice of Life 666 has contributed through the super chat. Super chat option is there for those who've got it. It's on the live comments at the bottom next to the emoji. You'll see a $sign. If you want to contribute to the channel like people do on Twitch and all that lot, fantastic. We're using it towards getting tickets for next season anyway to go to games. However, if you do contribute, make sure you leave a comment like Slice of Life 666 has. He's contributed a couple of pounds to the channel. Oh, I'm absolutely terrible with this. I get on my own nerves, so don't worry if I'm getting on yours. Let me do it this way. He says, love the channel, mate. Keep it up. And Shaw is starting, which is great. Ross, can you hear me now?
How you doing, Mark?
I'm good. We've got you on. Okay, so I was just talking about the team these there. I'm sure you've...
It might be my internet, but we'll try.
Okay, I can hear you better. I just think if we go visual, it's going to cause problems. So Ross is actually outside Old Trafford. For those who saw him a few minutes ago, we're having a bit of a problem. But I think a lot of that's to do with Old Trafford. It certainly isn't like Wembley.
No.
But yeah, the team, happy with it. You're a Rooney fan. I was just saying there before you came back on that there's a little bit of dissatisfaction that there's no Mkhitaryan, and I've sort of said, well, at the end of the day, Mourinho is today doing what we've sort of been moaning about. He's utilising the squad. Phil Jones, Luke Shaw, Wayne Rooney, they need minutes. And when you look at the fixtures we've got ahead, this is probably the best opportunity, a home game against a team that's out of form, to give people minutes. Hello?
Yeah, hey, Mark, you there?
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, to see Luke Shaw start, I think he's absolutely fantastic. And I'm pleased to be here to see that. I totally agree with you, Mark. I think there's a squad aspect to this team, and we've got Wayne Rooney now until the end of this season, so we might as well use him. I don't think he should start every game, but given that most of this team's played about 4 or 5 games in a row, I think now's the time to utilise him, and I'm chuffed. And like I said earlier, I don't know if you heard, but massive game this for me. This is for me one of the biggest games I've been to, because to get off 6th spot is huge, and it's been a long time coming. I think that's something that we definitely need to crack on with today, and put Liverpool behind us.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we won the League Cup last year, but a lot of people are saying that this game is our cup final. I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that. I think if we don't win this today, we will be gutted. It is a massive opportunity. We win this game today, and then tonight at 5:30, you can watch it if you want, or you can go out and have a curry like I am. But if we win today, there's a game at 5:30 today, which I'm christening the 6th place cup, because whoever loses that takes the 6th place offers. But we've got to win first.
Yeah, that is absolutely spot on. And let's not forget, it's a bit like the League Cup last week. A lot of fans here think this game's won. You know, we're talking about not being 6th today, but we've got a game in front of us that we need to win. You know, I know that there's a lot of change, but there's still a lot of players that did play against Southampton on the weekend. So it's going to be a tough game. I think it's one that we should win. It's going to be one of them. If we come away with not 3 points today, we'll be absolutely fuming. Cause it's a game we must win, and hopefully we can see a goal or two from Wayne Rooney today as well to sort of, you know, silence the doubters a little bit, because he needs to. The doubters are there for a reason, but it'd be good to silence them a little bit today.
Obviously, you're at the game, Ross. Big part for the crowd to play. I know one man can't do it himself, but the crowd's got a big part to play. You've got to get up, and I'm sure they will be up for it. But they've got to be up for it from minute one and get this game well and truly won for United. I mean, I did the FIFA predicts thing last night. Just I don't want to worry you in case you didn't see it, but I was 2-0 up with 70 minutes to go. With 70 minutes gone, brought Fellaini on, and suffice to say, it was 2-2 with a minute to go. I did still win it, but we don't want a game like that today. I'll be very happy if it's 2 or 3-0 at half time, and we can use even more of the squad in the second half.
That's a repeat of the League Cup, pretty much. Yeah, the crowd is going to be strange today. It's just the first early kickoff I've ever been to, and it's a tough one to get yourself kind of hyped up for it, because normally you can go down a pub, have a couple of drinks, and you know, get hyped up for it. Almost veggie breakfast, and now suddenly you're out of ground. But I do like the early kickoff, actually. It's going to be nice, because we obviously, I get to come out of the game, and we all get to watch the game, and then we've got the 3 o'clock kickoffs, and like you say, then we can 6 o'clock and try for a goal or an early. I put my money on Zlatan this week again, because you won me only last week, but I recommended Zlatan, so I've gone with it again, and so hopefully it comes.
You're really breaking up, so I'm going to let you get off and soak up the atmosphere in the ground, because it's only 45 minutes. But thanks for coming on, Ross, and hopefully we'll get you on maybe tomorrow night if you're free to pop on the Sunday night show for 5 minutes or so. That'd be great. I'll speak to you later, pal.
I've lost it, but I'll take the.
We lost him. Bad reception at Old Trafford. They need to sort it out, or maybe they don't. Maybe the reason there's bad reception is because they don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry going live from Old Trafford. We used to be able to do it from Hotel Football, but they, well, you know, I'm not going to say anything more. No comment. They followed the cash. I think it's the win, says MUFC Tactics. The wind a little bit, but it will also be the reception. Ross just touched on it there. I need to mention this because obviously the lad who won on the Watchalong last week, he won the signed Paul Scholes shirt. We're going to do another one for the Chelsea game. I think about a week on Monday in the FA Cup. We've got another signed shirt to give away. How do you do it? You sign up with 21 Bets. We've linked in with them. They give us favourable bets. You won't find these bets anywhere else. We put them through in the week, and they will make it sure it's the best bet you can find in relation to Manchester United. So today, for new sign-ups, half-time draw, full-time Manchester United. How many times has that happened this season? A hell of a lot. You can get that at 12-1. How do you do it? You go to that page in the link in the top link in the video description will take you to this page. You go to sign up now. You sign up. You do your details. When you've signed up and everything like that, come back to this stream. Come back to this page, and then at the bottom where it says click here for full terms and conditions, click where on the red here, and it will take you through to a page where it's got those odds for you 12-1. What happens is you put a fiver on, you'll win a tenner back, but you'll get about 55 quid in free bets. I did this a couple of weeks ago with the Zlatan to score any time 10-1, and what I did with the free bets is I put it on an accumulator. I think of it was Chelsea to win, Spurs to win, and somebody else, and basically doubled the money back. So that's how you do it. If you've already signed up with 21 Bets, get yourself on Zlatan to score any time. That is in the link in the video description as well. You've got to have signed up already. If you've not signed up, do this first, then come back to the links in the video description. My tips, because I've already signed up, I can't do that. I've also lost my screen. Okay. Yeah, my tip for today, if you've already signed up, is Zlatan to score any time, which you will get better than anybody else on 21bet. I think they've got it at 1.65. Most other bookies have got it 1.5, 1.5, so 1.55. So the best odds on Zlatan to score any time is with 21bet, which you can sign up in the video description. But this is also the bet that I'd put forward to them this week as an enhanced odds. You can get this at 4-1. It's both teams to score and Manchester United to win. So a tenner will win you 40 quid. I've got a tenner on that. I think both teams will score, especially with that defence we've put out, but I think we'll win the game. I do think it'll be 3-1 to United. So 4-1, both teams to score and Manchester United win. That is in the video description as well. Get on that if you are somebody who likes a little dabble on the football. I only bet on what I know. I don't bet on other clubs really. I only bet on Manchester United. And if you are over 18, and bet responsibly. But 4-1, you won't find that anywhere else. So a couple of good bets for you there. Zlatan to score at any time, Manchester United to win and both teams to score at 4-1. That's massive. And also, if you're a new sign up on 21bet, you can get Manchester United draw at half time, win full time at a huge 12-1. Get on that. You've still got plenty of time before the game starts. 75,643 is the capacity of Old Trafford, says Manchester, England. I know why he's talking that, because we are obviously talking about our subscription rate, which is currently 70,546. It'd be nice to get up to 71,000 today. I know what you're on about. It'd be very nice to get up to the Old Trafford attendance. That would be absolutely massive, because then we would know that the United stand has more subscribers than Old Trafford capacity, which would be a nice thing to have. Team news is out. Tommy Sproul. It's going along the bottom of the screen. It's De Gea in goal. It's Valencia at right back. It's Jones coming in and Rojo at centre back for Bay and Smalling. Luke Shaw starts at left back. Boom. Carrick, Pogba, Rooney in the midfield. I think that'll be fine. Rooney captain. Mata on the right. Martial on the left. Happy about that. Want to see him and Shaw really start to build a relationship today. That's a positive. And Zlatan up front. Then your bench is made up of Romero, Blind, Smalling, Herrera, Fellaini, Lingard, Rashford. No Mkhitaryan. Probably just out of being extensible. Watching boxing today, says Mark Goldbridge. That's not my Mark Goldbridge, but it's interesting. The boxing will be interesting tonight, but we're here watching about the football. Today is just all about getting that 6th place thing gone and the positivity of that. And I think it will be as important as winning the FA Cup. The League Cup, sorry. Sebastian Heaslip says the super chat option isn't available in my area. In some countries it's not. I think it's available in the UK, America, India, Australia, but some countries it's not gone out to yet. For those who are wondering what the super chat option is, it's quite popular on Watchalongs. So many people commenting. We like to try and read out as many as possible. If you want a guaranteed readout, contribute to the channel through the super chat option, and obviously we will read it out for you as a thank you. So that's that. I don't think anybody's done one for a while. Let me just double check, because I definitely don't want to miss any. No, that's fine. We haven't had any for a while. That's good. Big chance game for us, says Vincent Chan. Mark, Arsenal will always be bigger than you, says Mr. DT. I know it's not the real one. It's a fake one. And Arsenal haven't been bigger. Draughty Devil says, who the hell is Mr. DT? It's not the real one, because the real one would actually have a proper image there. They've not, they're trying to catch us out, Draughty, with basics. You got to get up earlier than that. Gary Neville gets up early, doesn't he? Bloody hell, have you seen him on Twitter? He's up at 5:30. Bloody hell. Must have a weak bladder. Ewan MacGyver, a loser, says Draughty, DT. It's not the real one, don't worry about that. But I burned Arsenal yesterday on... we got somebody replying to us on Twitter saying... I was basically saying that Arsenal's title challenge breaks down in February every year. And they said, well, yours broke down in November. I said, well, yours ended in 2004. Burn! Let it burn! Have a feeling that Rooney will score, says Man United Brooklyn. Don't care. Well, I do care. That sounds really dismissive. I do care. But he's broken the goal record, so I'm not focused on Rooney at all, really. If he scores and we win, that's all I'm bothered about, 3 points. If Liverpool and Arsenal draw, will we be in 4th, Mark? Said somebody there. No, we won't. We'll be joint 4th on goal difference with Arsenal, which is why I said I'd rather Liverpool beat Arsenal, because then we'll go into 5th, and then next week, when we're playing in the FA Cup, Arsenal are playing in the FA Cup, Liverpool play Burnley, so they'll probably win that because they're at home, and we can't go back to 6th. We'll stay in 5th. If Arsenal beat Liverpool, we will go to 5th, and Arsenal will be 4th. But if Liverpool beat Burnley next week when we don't play, they'll go above us and we go back to 6th. I don't want to go back to 6th place. So, and also, if you fancy betting away from Manchester United, I don't know what the odds are. I might jump on them after this if the bet comes in, but Liverpool will beat Arsenal 100%. Forget about form, forget about anything. I said it about Spurs a couple of weeks ago. Liverpool will beat the North London bottlers because they are bottlers. We'll win today with 4 goals, says Shanda Segar. Is it really? We'll be 4th until tea time if we win today, says Ryan MUFC. Yes, we will. English says, hi Mark, I'm not even a Man United fan. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. Please remember, if you are on Twitter and you are on Facebook, underneath this video, or just copy the link, please share it. Let's get as many people involved as possible. And you can also do it through the share button at the bottom as well. Is Eric Bay injured or rested? I imagine he'd be rested. I imagine it's the same as with Herrera, and we do need to rest players. The match is okay. Man United 3, Bournemouth 0, says Supreme. And Marvel United says it'll be 4-0. I'm going 3-1. Jay's being optimistic and saying it'll be a draw with Liverpool and Arsenal. I cannot see that at all. I mean, Arsenal just are the bottlers and always will be the bottlers. Herrera gets a well-deserved rest, says Man United Brooklyn. He got one the other week, though, didn't he? Because he was suspended. But he does get through a lot of energy. Boom Boom from Basil Brush. You've done it a million times, mate. It was funny the first time. I've shouted you out now. Stop doing it or you'll get timed out, which Mad Marcus has already done. Beckhow, Doughty doesn't like Arsenal Fan TV. I think, there's a couple of people on Arsenal Fan TV that are just pantomime, aren't they? I'm surprised they're still on it at Christmas because they should be earning their money doing Snow White and the Seven Twats. Getting famous for swearing every other word and talking like a bellend doesn't exactly sit well with me. Well, there's the words from Doughty Devil. Mark, do you think about the gap between Zlatan goals and Mata? I imagine it's a big gap. He's a striker, one's not the other. We will be in the Champions League next season, says Karl-Heinz Sterling. That is the most important thing, that we are in the Champions League next year. We've got to be in the Champions League next year. And winning last week was fantastic. But today's more important. If we don't, should we spend a minute saying if we don't win today, what happens? It would be a bad thing, wouldn't it? Because we'd basically be just still back in 6th. And this is a massive opportunity. We've blown it before against the likes of Hull and Burnley and West Ham and Arsenal and Everton. We can't do it today. But we'll know in a couple of hours' time. But I am a little bit surprised about the moaning about Rooney and Jones playing. These are players that need games in their legs. And with all the games that are coming ahead. Sorry about that. I was just typing something, putting a tweet out, multitasking. Oh God, I just love Twitter. It's just full of it, isn't it? Liverpool will lose to Arsenal and we'll take them in a game in hand, says Johnny Hennigan. Yeah, people are moaning about the games in hand. The games in hand really don't matter that much. I think the games in hand are... Let me think. Well, Man City's a game in hand and Southampton's a game in hand and they're away. And also in May, we probably are going to play Arsenal away, Man City away and Spurs away in 1 week, which is horrific. So the amount of points we can get now, the sooner the better. And if I'm saying that as a fan and you're saying that as a fan, you know 100% that Jose Mourinho is thinking that as a manager. So his squad utilisation is very good. We've got good breaks between games. We've got today's game at Saturday lunchtime, which actually is one of the first Saturday lunchtime games I've really enjoyed because it means we don't play again till Thursday evening, which is nearly a week's break, which is fantastic. Then we don't play till the Monday, which is great again because Thursday, Europa League, it's normally Thursday, Sunday. Then we play the Monday against Chelsea. Then we've got the home leg against Rostov on the Thursday after that. And then it's the tough one, Middlesbrough away on Sunday lunchtime, which is basically just over 2 days after the second leg against Rostov. So utilising the squad is a very, very, very good idea. Hi Mark, says Nathan Moore. Noel Barnan says, hi Mark. If you are new And I know new people watch the watch-alongs. If you are new, make sure you subscribe in the bottom right-hand corner. We've got our subscribe account there, which is fantastic. Of course, this is all done by the Draughty Devil, who I know he's on the live comments, so make sure you drop us a like and interact with him and tell him what you think about the studio. I think it's absolutely fantastic. But make sure you subscribe, and when you have subscribed, let us know in the comments where you're watching from, and if you are new, that'd be great, and we'll give you some shout outs, because I'm always interested to know where everyone's watching from. The United Stand is the global fan channel. We always have been the global fan channel. We always will be the global fan channel. And for those of you who watch the Sunday night show, which is at 8:30 every Sunday night, we've changed it. Instead of it just having a guest of Alex all the way through the show, tomorrow night's different. We want topical debate. It is about you, and from tomorrow night, the Sunday show will be a show where you can come on and have 5 minutes of whatever you want to talk about. So if you like the United Stand, you'll want to have your voice heard. Sunday nights now will be more and more about how long you will be. Eddie Howe is ill and won't be on the sideline for Bournemouth, says Chad Sproul. That's very interesting. Does it make them better or worse? I don't know. In the modern game, I don't think it makes a hell of a lot of a difference. But Australia watching says, let me have a look at that. Zribi Asma is Australia and he's watching from there. So is Logan Hulme. Football Man is watching from Northern Ireland. Jack Halpin's from Ireland. Hong Kong, Ethan Glover. I'm from Perth in Australia, says Ryan1504. What time is it in Australia now? Would it be just about midnight? It's not a bad kickoff for you, actually, is it? Because normally you're watching at 3, 4, 5 in the morning or 7 in the morning if it's an evening kickoff. So Anaban says, coming days I can't see games due to exams, so I'm totally dependent on the United Stand for match reports. Love it. Beautiful channel for true United fans. Well, thank you. That's a really nice comment. Brum 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 Indy Tagger and Mark, we got an extra game. Let's get to 500 likes before kickoff, says the Football Bear. There's plenty of you watching. Just drop a like. You'll hit 500 likes in no time. Watching from Washington, D.C., says Franklin, a very American name, Benjamin, and at 7 a.m. in the morning. Oxford, says Luke Armstrong. It's 11 p.m. Mark, says Polio in Australia, and I hope Shaw looks good, says Tommy Knockers. Very, very excited about the team. For those who may not have seen it, it's 7 a.m. in Jamaica, says Carl Hines. China again, says Anath. I don't know how you're doing that, if it's true. I thought YouTube was banned. And De Gea in goal, Valencia right back. Rojo and Jones are the centre-backs. Good to get Jones back and getting some minutes in these legs. Be very important. I don't think today's team is anything to do with it being our first team. I wouldn't read it into that at all. It's nothing to do with it being our first team. I think what it is, it's about grinding a result out and using some of your squad and resting some others. And we've been on about this for so long that I'm not going to be negative about it. I mean, of course, I want to see Schweinsteiger and Fosu Mensah. I think a lot of us do. But is that going to happen? Probably not this season. We do get Luke Shaw in at left back. You've got Carrick, Pogba, Rooney. Whatever you think about Rooney, he's here till the end of the season, like Ross was saying from Old Trafford a few minutes ago. He's not had any games. We know Rooney's rusty when he comes back from injury, so getting some minutes is important for him. Mata on the right, you can always trust him. Martial starting on the left, fantastic. And Zlatan up front. I'm very, very happy about it. Joanne Phillips even says, what time's the kickoff? We are exactly half an hour from kickoff. Oskiland says, should be an easy win. I hope so. And Anath says he's been following for over 6 months. Fantastic. Do I like Shaw? Yes, I do. Somebody's watching from Iceland. Spilborny Norse Gaming. And no Wiltshire, says Max Cherry for Griezmann, for Bournemouth. Griezmann. I've got Griezmann on the mind. That's good. And Nishyong Joseph is watching from Barbados with a rum to celebrate. Do you rate Nagonglan from Roma? Says just chill out. I do. And come on Bello, says Sandeep. Oh, I don't like him. I want David A to whack him out. Pogba starts, yeah, and come on hey, says Chad Sproul. A lot of you are now saying come on hey. It's the Liverpool accent. I just don't like it. Robin's watching from Sweden. And Kyle says, if we don't win today, we're bottlers because we've blown too many opportunities. I would agree with you, Kyle. We've got to win it. I think we will. I don't contemplate defeats because if we lose, I've got the match reaction won't be very fun. Won't be very fun, will it? But What did I want to say? Okay, yeah, a couple of people are asking about the bets. I have to run this into the show just very quickly. Okay, we gave away the signed Paul Scholes shirt last week through 21 bet. We're giving away another one for the Chelsea game, which is a week on Monday. How do you go into the draw for that? You sign up on this link. The link is in the video description. You sign up there where it says sign up now. You've got to put a bet on to be signed up properly to register to go in that draw. However, as a new sign up today, you can get 12 to 1, which is absolutely massive, for Manchester United to be drawing at half time, which happens a hell of a lot of Old Trafford, and win at full time. So 12 to 1, which is massive. All you do is you go through the process of signing up by clicking up sign up now. Once you've done all the sign up and you've got your password, close it down, come back to this page, our YouTube thing, go back into this page here and go to the bottom where it says click here for full term conditions. If you click in there, it's got a link to how you put the bet on for the 12 to 1, and it will show you how to do that. You can put that on. Okay, that's that bit done. Right. If you've already signed up, and I know some of you already have signed up, we don't neglect you either. I still do get in contact with them because I've signed up as well. And I do ask them if they can put on special bets for us, favourable bets that nobody else is. If you've already signed up for 21 bet, or you are going to sign up, you can get the best rate you can get for Zlatan to score any time, because I think he will score today. You can get him at 1.65, I think it is. Best price in the market. The link for that is in the video description as well. It's underneath the sign up one. And also, I've put a tenner on this myself. Manchester United to win, but both teams to score at 4 to 1. So a tenner wins you 40 quid. Get on them. We've had some great runs of bets over the last few weeks, and I'm confident Zlatan will score, and I really do like both teams to score and United to win. Of course, I don't want Bournemouth to score, but if you saw my Manchester United tactics preview last night, I think they will, but I still think we'll win. Yeah, I'm very, 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 very confident about it. So get on that. You've got to be over 18, and it's not available for people in America, Singapore, but I think anywhere else worldwide you can sign up, and gamble responsibly. Personally, I'm not a massive gambler. I only do it on Manchester United games because I have knowledge about it. And even then, I'm not a millionaire off it. But it's just a bit of fun, and if you like it, that's for you lot. 550 appearances for Wazza, apparently, says Man United Brooklyn. Sisham is excited to see Shaw again. Samir Sahib is betting £100 that Fellaini scores. Tell you what, just put £100 on the super chat and ask a question. You'll get more from it. And love to talk football with you someday, says Marvel United. Well, call in tomorrow. You know what? We try to speak to everybody. Call in tomorrow on the Sunday night show. Who's the referee, Mark, says Kato Ellis. I don't know. Let us know. Raul Salas says update on Mkhitaryan. He trains for United yesterday. He's not in the squad today. No problems with that. No problems with that at all. Let's not risk players in games that we should be able to use our squad in, which is what we're doing today. So, yeah, that's good. Polio says, if Shaw messes up today, is that the end of him? It's a massive opportunity for him. Mourinho has said that today he's been doing really well in training. He needs to feel that love. That's what he's starting for today. Bet Cowell's going to have a shower. Fantastic. And Rachel MUFC 91 is watching from sunny Manchester. Hawaii, it's 2 a.m, says Uha Cantona. Italy, Venice. Lovely, Kerry. Lovely. I'd love to be there. And Rian Malali is so happy that Shaw is starting. And Anaban is on about how we just cannot afford to lose today. There was a comment. Edwin Castro, sell out. Please write a little bit more, Edwin, because I love little keyboard warriors and I'd love to put you back in your box. Kevin Friend is the referee. He's all right. He's all right. Somebody just said, who the hell is he? Exactly. That's a good thing. If you don't know who the referee is, I'd take that as a good thing. Should be seen and not heard. We shouldn't know their bloody names. Jack Max watching from Scotland, and Christian Jams says, what's up, Mark? Why did you start your own channel, Mark, says Polio. My own channel's been running for a long time. It's just a crossover channel because there's lots of content we want to do. Like last night, I do my Manchester United tactics preview, which is basically me playing FIFA for 20 minutes, and it was Man United Bournemouth, and it was a bloody good game last night. Go back and watch it if you want to watch it for a laugh later on. But I have the live comments up, I have my video up, and I'm interacting by the time. But it's also a tactics preview because I set the team up, and it was more or less the same as the one that Mourinho's gone for. But the way we're going to win this game, and I was talking about this on the tactics preview last night, Bournemouth are a footballing side, but they will pack their own half because they're not going to go gung-ho against us. A point's a good result for them, but they are a footballing side. So the way we beat them today is press them in their in our final third, in their first third. Press them, make mistakes, get the game won in the first half. That's how we'll win it. Little bit of lack of pace. Sishan saying there isn't because we've got Martial. I think away from Martial there is, and Benjamin Hester says he can't watch the game because Australian TV is rubbish. It is rubbish. I'm not bad at FIFA. I play on world class. I don't profess to be a FIFA expert, but I think when I do my FIFA stuff, it is watchable. So it's entertaining. Sorry, everything's watchable. It's entertaining, and that's the main thing. Is clearly shit there. I'm just messaging Ross back, who sends his apologies because he was at Old Trafford for us to film, but unfortunately the Old Trafford has had this for a long time, where the sorry, let me get my words out. Where it's very hard to stream live from Old Trafford, very very hard. But he gave it a go, and we're grateful for that. Hopefully, Mad Marcus is on the live comments, because he will be joining me. But I'm excited about this. I mean, I sound like a broken record a lot of the time. I apologise for that. But Podgy said, have you ever been to Old Trafford? No, I've never been. I'm well into my 30s and I've never been to Old Trafford. Yes, I have. I've told this story so many times. I can't go to matches anymore because I do the watch-alongs, and at the moment I'm more than happy doing that. But I used to go to Old Trafford very regularly before he did the United stand. Probably get up there about 5 to 10 times a season. And I might be going to the Chelsea game in April, but it depends if I can get someone to do the watch-along, because I've been offered corporate tickets, which are, I'm not for that, but you know what? When you're offered that, and it's nothing to do with the United stand, it's through family. So I do need a shave. You're right, Brad McNamee. I 100% do need a shave. What's Old Trafford should do a United stand foods competition? I don't know what that is, says Richard Stainer. And if we get a first half goal, we will win, says MR79. Rooney should play in Europe, not today, says Ruby Bear. 22 years ago today, Man United 9-0 against Ipswich. Repeat today, please, says Mank Red Gaming. I'd love to do that. We do need to boost our goal difference, but you know what? I think many of us would just take a win today, wouldn't we? And be very happy with that. Mad Marcus, get yourself on Skype. I need you to come on in a minute. What's my channel name? Mark Goldbridge. Just type it in, get subscribed. Stickman says I play FIFA on amateur level. I definitely don't. I play world class, which is one off the top. And I only play about once a week, so I probably could be a fantastic FIFA player, but I only play once a week for the... because I don't have bloody time. People are always saying play me, and I'd love to play you, but I don't have time to do any stuff like that. Literally, if it's not for the United stand, I don't get time to have any fun. The beard looks good. It needs shaving off. And I'm going to Everton home and Chelsea home, says Raul Salah. I might see you there at the Chelsea game. I'll be going with my crew because I get a lot of threats when I go to Manchester. You look like Wazza with the beard. Oh, last night I was like, you look like DiCaprio, and I'm back to Rooney again. Prediction, Mark, says Nick Guerra. I'm going 3-1. Bay is suspended for Rostov, says Dan the Man, which is a very good point. Why is Bay not playing today when he's suspended for Rostov? That is a little bit weird, isn't it? Bournemouth are poor at set pieces, says Man United Brooklyn. Very good point. But Rojo and Jones are poor in the air. That's why I like Smalling. I don't play it on professional. Says I always fall into these little traps. Always fall into them. I'm too passionate. Jan Mata will score. Well, Jay says Juan Mata's going to score after 28 minutes and 13 seconds. I'll be back in a minute. I'm just about to put 10 grand on that. You don't get information. Imagine if you did. Mata would be locked up within seconds for dodgy betting. Bournemouth are poor at set pieces. We've already got that. Try not to repeat the comments. If you want a comment to be definitely read out, contribute through the super chat. Every little helps for the channel. We're putting it towards tickets. Ross was at Wembley last week. He's at Old Trafford today. And it'd be nice to be able to do that a little bit more. Bastion's picked up a slight knock, says the Football Bear. So there's your answer about that. And Nico Dominez has got it right. He says, where's Mark gone and why have we got Leonardo DiCaprio presenting the United stand? It's better than bloody Rooney. Thanks for that. Nice comment. And Shane Dawkins is watching from Jamaica. And Rashford is on TV now saying how good Man United is. Good to hear. And why don't you fancy Lacazette as a possible replacement for Zlatan, says Mark. Oh, look, Lacazette's a player I probably liked a couple of years ago. Why has nobody else signed him? Why is he not at a big club already? I just don't think he is actually top level striker, and that's what United need. Irish Rail Tube Video says we have to pay to have a guaranteed comment. Pretty much so, Irish Rail YouTube videos. That's how the super chat thing works. You don't have to contribute through that. What I'm saying is, if you want to contribute to the channel, which is what a lot of people do through Twitch, which is why YouTube have brought this through, so you can contribute to your favourite YouTubers, because some people want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But there's so many people commenting. I try to read some of them. But if you do contribute, obviously we're going to give you something back. So if you do contribute, make sure you put a question up there. And also it flashes up on the screen, so it's very easy for me to see them. So there you go. Gamer Threat says you suck. You're watching. And I want to see the game itself, please, says Jonathan Johan. Well, it's not even started yet. Hey, Mark, do you have big channels like 44 Tunes and Copper 90 in your... Why do you have channels like 44... I don't know, Nico. They need to be taken out. I can't stand 44 Tunes. He's an absolute idiot who runs it, and I don't like them at all. Copper 90 are a nice... well, I don't really know them that much, but they're a good channel. Notice me, Mark, says Nico Ahmed. I have noticed you. And this could be a good scoreline for us today, says Matt Davis. I hope so. Mad Marcus, I hate that laugh. It reminds me of Tell. Now notice me, Goldie. I'm your biggest fan, pal. We've not got loads watching at the moment, so please share and subscribe. You can subscribe if you haven't subscribed, but please share the video. Let's get loads of people watching. I know it's a lunchtime kick-off on a Saturday, and that's probably why. But get involved. I was hoping that with it being a lunchtime kick-off, we would get more people worldwide watching. I mean, I love the UK audience. Big shout out for Ireland. Every show. Lived there for 3 years. Love Ireland. And but yeah, we want to get more people worldwide involved. Trinidad loves United, says Shama Basanga. And players look really focused warming up, says Joel Williams. Right, let's get Marcus on. He'll be joining me for the game. The timer will start when the game kicks off, so don't worry about that. And obviously we'll be updating for you. If you are in the live comments, what I would say is this. Obviously we'll be looking for your thoughts tactically, not just jokes and that are funny, but we do want some tactics talking. I'll be watching Luke Shaw in this game. I really will be watching Luke Shaw in the relationship with Martial. I think that's really important. What else? Rooney, Jones, big games for them. Obviously coming back into the side. It's important that they get minutes, but 100% it's more important that we win this game. Mad Marcus, can you hear me?
Hello, mate. You all right? How you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. Happy with the lineup?
Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. A little concerned about the right-hand side, a bit of a lack of pace. So I think the outfield ball's going to go down the left side, which will make it a nice change.
Mata and Valencia have got a good understanding there. I think they'll be all right. But yeah, Valencia's going to have to bomb forward a lot, I think, so we get a bit of pace down there.
Yeah, after your FIFA video last night, I'm glad Smalling's not there.
Well, I actually would like Smalling to play today because I do think we lack a bit of height. And as a few people have quite rightly said in the live comments, Bournemouth aren't great from set pieces. So not having anybody who's that good apart from Zlatan in the air could be a weakness of ours. Having said that, we should still be steamrolling Bournemouth with this side.
Oh, we should be, yeah, definitely. Looking at the Bournemouth side, I mean, there's nothing really there in their front line that makes me think they're going to score. To be honest, it looks pretty average side, and I think the team that United have put out will certainly deal with it without doubt.
Yes, Rooney starting, Shaw starting, Jones starting. I don't know what your thoughts are on that. I mean, I'm very happy about Luke Shaw starting because the only way he's going to, and I'm not saying he's going to have a fantastic game today, but the only way he's going to start, the only way he's going to force his way into the plans, we've seen it with Mkhitaryan, we've seen it with Martial, is by playing games. So there we go. I'm just going to read a comment here from Bramish EU, who's contributed through the Super Chat channel. Thanks for that, Bramish. He says, please don't read people's chat who think it's more visible and noticeable in caps lock, and the same people spam chat with the same message for hours. We are aware of that, Bramish EU, and Mad Marcus does a great job on the live comments, but we won't just read comments of people who just put it in capitals, and we try not to read those who just spam the same comments either. But thanks for the contribution to the channel, and if anybody else wants a readout, you can do that through the Super Chat option. Jacob says, Mark, do you know why Rooney is starting? I'll cut you off there, Mad Marcus. It's just, we have been moaning about not using the squad. We're using the squad. Yeah,
I know. I mean, it seems he's damned if he does and damned if he don't, isn't it? It's, I mean, Rooney, he was ready to come on in the final, but thankfully Zlatan got the winner, and he decided to chuck the big man on to shut up shop. And today he's doing it again. Luke Shaw, he's been quite damning about him in his press conferences, I think. And today he's got his chance. I'm just watching him here on the screen doing his pre-match warm-up, and he looks quite physical now. He looks a lot more bulky than what he did do. So hopefully Mourinho's idea of making him work harder and potentially be the best left back that Man United will help him and develop more.
Troll says that somebody has 6-1 for Manchester United to win. I've not seen that. I would imagine that there is some sort of thing behind it, but if you want to sign up, we've got I don't know whether Mad Marcus does bets, but you can get Zlatan to score at any time. Best bet rate out there. That's in the bottom video description. And also you can get what I think is the one of the day. Both teams to score and United to win at 4-1. That, you put a tenner on that, you actually do get 40 quid back. It's not in bets or anything like that. It is real money. You can sign up for 21bet in the video description, and once you've signed up, just come back to this video and go through to the second link to put those bets on. You've still got 13 minutes to do it. Disappointed that Fellaini's not playing. I'm sure you are, Mad Marcus, but I'm ecstatic. What's your thoughts on this? I know you watched my tactics preview last night. I got a little bit complacent bringing your mate on. I was 2-0 up. I brought Fellaini on. Smalling gave a penalty away, and Fellaini just got in the way. But we did win it with a last-minute goal. I don't want that to happen today. I want to get this game well and truly won before that. But what's your thoughts on the game? And very quickly, we're only 4 off 70,600 subscribers. So if you are new to the channel, we're trying to get to 71,000 today. Make sure you subscribe in the bottom right-hand corner. I think you find a fantastic community on the live comments. Get involved. Make sure if you are watching, sign into YouTube while you're watching, because that way you can actually get involved in the live comments. And it's a great community, the United Stand live comments board. And drop us a like on the video as well. But make sure you subscribe and get involved. But any concerns about this game today? I'm just going to get my controllers just so I can start to set up with the TV screen as well.
No, I mean, I don't have any concerns. I think it'll be a routine win. The team he's put out, I mean, although I think is lacking pace, there is plenty of players in there, in the side, that are creative. So I think as long as they give the service to Zlatan and Rooney, Martial, I mean, Mata's got the sense to see a pass and pick a pass out. So, I mean, I'm not even contemplating about losing it, really. I think it's going to be a pretty straightforward game. I think United are going to go at it from the outset. And I honestly think maybe the game could be over at half-time. If we're 2-0 up, maybe even 1-0. I can't see Bournemouth scoring at all. But yeah, I mean that's my thoughts on it. Let's have a look at the comments here. Dante, the lineup was decent. Yeah, I think so. Samir, Mark run off. Yeah. Edwin, pundits love talking smack about United. They do. Angel, Luke Shaw will score today. I don't know about that. Andrew Rossi, pace on the bench markers can come on any time. Yeah, there is pace on the bench with Rashford, isn't there? And again, we've got the second option of Fellaini, if need be.
No!
Samir again, talking
chair.
chair.
Every time I turn it on, SpongeBob bloody SquarePants is on my TV, and it's not me watching it. Yeah, I'm sure Mark's been talking sense there.
Yeah.
Mad Marcus, sorry. I don't contemplate a loss. I don't know about you. I know it can happen. Anything can happen in the Premier League. Let's be honest. Anything can happen in the Premier League. Results happen all the time. But I think, come on. Law of averages. We've had our fair share of blowing it at home against teams we should be beating. Today we've got to win. And I was saying to Ross and a few of the people on the live comments before, Marcus, that this is more important than the cup final last week. The cup final, like Jose said, it was nice and it was a nice day out. But it doesn't do anything for us. We're going to be in the Europa League next year anyway, because even if we don't finish in the top 4, we'll be 5th or 6th, and that'll be the Europa League. Today is more important.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's more important in terms of how far we've come as a team, and our expectations for the season. So, I mean, hopefully we get the win today. The 6th place is out of our minds. We'll be off it, and then the game tonight is going to be an interesting game. I know. Did you say you wanted Arsenal to win? Was it?
No, I think Liverpool will win.
Right.
I think a lot of people want to draw, but I don't want to go. I want progress. I don't want to go back to 6th after today. Now, if Arsenal win, we will be in 5th because Arsenal will still be ahead of us. But Liverpool play next weekend and we don't because we're in the FA Cup. And Liverpool have got Burnley at home. So if Liverpool win next week, they will go above us and we'll go back to 6th. That's only if Arsenal win today. If they draw today, and then we will go back to 6th if Liverpool win next week as well. So the only way we would definitely not go back to 6th is if Liverpool win today, we win today, and then Arsenal don't play next week anyway. We don't play next week, so we'd stay in 5th. That's why, and I think Liverpool will win. I understand why people want to draw, and it is the common sense one. I just personally don't want to go back to 6th ever again, and that will be guaranteed if we win today and Liverpool beat Arsenal.
I think it's a bit of a mentality thing as well, isn't it? I mean, we've been in 6th for so long that it would just be nice to move up the table, even if it is only one place to 5th. Just to have a different number, really.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm hoping that we win. I mean, I say hoping. I'm not even contemplating losing, and I don't see us losing. So hopefully by the end of the day, or in an hour and a half's time, we're in 5th, and things are looking rosy and bright for us going forward.
There's too much attacking talent in our side to mess this up. Well, I should rephrase that. We should have too much attacking talent in our side to mess this up. There's also options on the bench if we need them. Now, Martial, Zlatan, Mata. Mata's very consistent, especially at Old Trafford. It suits him. I expect him to have a good game. Martial, you don't know what's going to happen with him because they can double up on him, etc. Pogba, again, he's due a good game. Zlatan, I'll guarantee you he'll score a goal. And Rooney is a bit of Carrick's in there to give us that composure as well and dictate the play. So I can't contemplate not winning it, but anything can happen. Rooney is a concern, but I think he'll be fine. Yeah. Rooney's only a concern because for those who know Rooney and have watched him over the last 10 years, when he comes back from injury, he can be a little bit rusty. But he's got so many players around him that hopefully that won't be the case today. So I'm confident of it. I'm going 3-1. I do think both teams will score. If you have joined us a little bit late, you want to get your bets on, get signed up with 21Bet in the video description, and you can then go back in and to get Zlatan to score at any time, best price on the market. And my personal tip of the day, both teams to score, but Manchester United to win at 4-1. I think it's a fantastic bet. What's your score prediction, Marcus?
I'm going to go with 3-0. I don't see Bournemouth scoring. And I think our centre-backs, and especially Luke Shaw at left-back, I think they should have more than enough to deal with their front guys. Is it Callum Wilson up top for them?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it should be pretty much straightforward. Go out there, play your game. Don't just dictate the play. Don't rush it. The goals will come. And, I mean, I honestly cannot see us losing the game, drawing the game. If we did, it would be absolutely criminal, and that would severely dent our prospects of getting up in the top 4, especially with the game playing tonight. And then we got in April sometime, City have got to play Arsenal as well, I think. So, I mean, I think it's going to be pretty straightforward. I do worry that Bailey's not starting. I thought he would have done, seeing as, like you said earlier, he's banned for the Europa League game. Bit of a mystery, but maybe he just does need a rest, and he's giving Phil Jones a go because he needs games.
Sorry, I was just eating some crisps. I was eating this morning.
What flavour?
Cheese and onion.
Yeah, there we go.
That's a good question, that is. What's your favourite... I'll go through that in a minute. What's your favourite flavour? Wait for the game to start. Favourite flavour of crisps, cheese and onion, prawn cocktail for me. What's yours, Mad Marcus?
Oh, I like prawn cocktail and what are they called? The Pringles, the barbecue Pringles.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Antonius Nicholas says, am I the only one who comments just to see my comment on the video screen? We're thinking about getting rid of it. Do you think we should get rid of it, or do you like the live comments on the screen? If you do, drop a like on the video. That'll give us a fairer indication than trying to read a load of comments. But some people have said they don't like it. We've always enjoyed it. But do you want it to stay? Do you like seeing your comments up on the video? If you do, drop a like. Ali Akbar is on the comments. He says, any good odds out there for Zlatan to score? They're not great odds. I think most people are offering about 1.5. So you put a tenner on, you get 15 quid. But we have got the best one with 21Bet. We think it's around 1.6, 1.65. So that's in the video description. Sign up with them. When you've signed up, come back, and then the second link is how you get that bet. So you've still got time to do that. About 5 minutes. Teams are coming out. Mourinho looking as miserable as ever. 6 minutes to go.
Just in a comment there from Matthew Levy. Callum Wilson's out for the season.
Oh, that shows you what you know. I haven't.
You agreed with me.
Yeah, I don't. I'll honestly tell you, I don't follow Bournemouth Football Club. I know how they set up because I know Eddie Howe personally. Yeah. We drink together. We go down the old Harvester at least once a week. No, we don't. I know how Bournemouth play. They'll try and pass the ball, which is to be commended. They will pack the midfield, and they'll probably have somebody up front on their own who's got pace. But if we press them in their own half, I'm about to see their team anyway.
Yeah. I think Rojo as the left-sided centre-back is a good choice as well.
So Burridge in goal. He's got a mistake in him, but he'll probably play like Superman. No, yeah. Workman-like back four. Same with the midfield. Nobody stands out. Just a workman-like midfield. And then up front, they've got, and they won't have two up front, Afobe and King, both pacey forwards. So, yeah. It's there to be won this game.
Surprised they're playing 4-4-2 as well, considering that formation's supposed to be dead.
They'll no way play a 4-4-2. Jack Wilshere's on the bench for them. Be nice to see him come on and get ribbed. But we're very close to kick-off, folks. If you look in the top right-hand corner, you will see that we've got the score is 0-0 currently. Hopefully it won't be like that for long. And we've also got the timer stuck on 41. As soon as the game kicks off, I will start that timer for you. We'll update the score for you. We've got the team going along the bottom. We'll be reading your comments out during the game. Give us your thoughts during the game. Lots to watch. I think Rooney, Jones and Shaw are very interesting people to watch, especially Luke Shaw on that left-hand side. Please drop a like on the video if you enjoy the content. We want to get to 1,000 likes on the watch-along because it's massively interactive with you lot. And you deserve it. And if you are new, a very warm welcome to the United Stand. I think you found a fantastic channel. Not just because I'm on it. It is fantastic because I'm on it, but there's more to it than that. We've got the live comments, which is brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I really must get somebody to present one day so I can just spend some time on the live comments. And I think you find a community, daily content, always live, always interactive, always got the live comments up. So dip in, get involved. If you love United, even if you don't love United, there's a great community to get involved with. Right, Marcus is going for 3-0. I'm going for 3-1. Yeah. I've also given you a bet odd of 4-1 that United will win this. Let me get the timer. I'm ready. I'm on tender hooks to get the timer started at the right time. Bournemouth kicking, attacking the Stretford end. United will attack it in the second half. We're off.
Here we go.
Right, and as I said, this is a cup final as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
we've got to win it. And I tell you what, if you're we could have cut. We should have had a cut screen for this. If you're Liverpool and Arsenal fans right now, please God, let Manchester United not win, because we do win. And there's, as I said before to Ross, 5:30 today, the 6th place final. If we win, we've got to win. We cannot mess this around. And whoever said Eddie Howe's ill and not on the touchline is wrong.
Yeah, he's there.
Bastard. Rachel MUFC 91 says we're not renowned for keeping clean sheets. Well, it's too late to get on the 21 bet I gave you. Both teams to score, United to win, 4-1. I'm on it. But most importantly, United to win. United to win. And 4-1 says Dave Miller.
So just looking at Luke Shaw in the early exchanges, he looks very fit, very ready.
Now, see, if you watch this here, this is exactly what I did. Oh, yes. Rooney's in. Oh, no, he's still be in. Rooney! Oh, what did you do that for? Rubbish! He had the bloody all the time in the world. Just control it and put it away. Absolute crap by Rooney. And this is what I mean about fitness. But brilliant interception by Rooney. Lovely touch by Zlatan. Valencia crosses it to on the penalty spot. He's got to take a touch, Marcus. He's got to take a touch. He's got all the time in the world. And he goes for a header that he's never going to score.
Yeah, he could have brought it down there. Took it on his right foot. That should have been 1-0 there. That's a bit of a bad decision making there. But if he'd have been playing for the last 6 games, then I think he would have stuck that away without doubt. But a fantastic chance for United straight away in the first 2 minutes. All.
But that's what I like from that. Moving on to the positive, because we've still got 88 minutes to win this. What I liked from that is, and I did this on the Manchester United Tactics preview last night. Mourinho obviously watched it and changed his plans. in the final third, Bournemouth will try and pass their way out, press them, and Valencia went boom. We got it. They're all over the place, and we get a chance. It's a shame we didn't score it, but all the time in the world, says Nico Dominez. I totally agree with you. And as Senk says, in fairness, he has more time than he expected. But I think Mad Marcus got it spot on. That is to do with Rooney not being match fit. And again, I think if he's played for the last 10 games, he buries it. But Rooney always is a little bit rusty, so we can't be too harsh on him. But he should have scored.
Oh yeah, he definitely should have. And hopefully we keep up this pressure of getting at them in their half, and nick the ball off them and keep on creating the chances like that. I see Pogba's
good tackle by Luke Shaw there, and it's a fast start, and we've got to be fast into them as well. Rooney is getting close up to Zlatan, so a lot of work for Pogba and Carrick, but I think it could work because Carrick will play very withdrawn and Pogba won't. That's a poor ball by Pogba. He's got to play a little bit slower than that. But good start.
Yeah, definitely. I'm impressed with Luke Shaw in the first 3 minutes. He's been in 2 tackles already. He's come out of them unscathed. So hopefully he's not worried about his leg anymore, and Mourinho's got that out of him now.
I tell you what, Valencia's a very important player. I know Ashley Young came in and played at right back and he did okay, but you really do notice it. Oh God, Phil Jones. He's just been absolutely poleaxed there, and he's got to be stronger. Got to be much stronger. It's a shoulder barge. It is a basic shoulder barge. I don't think it was a foul.
Again, Rojo's there covering like he should be. If that was Smalling, mate, he'd be out of position.
Maybe that was a foul, actually, watching it back.
That is some a bit rough, isn't it, that one? So corner at Bournemouth.
I'm trying to just update Twitter a little bit quicker today as well. Cross coming in. Bournemouth. Looks like we might get it away. And we have with Luke Shaw. Yep. I agree with Marcus. He does look a little bit fitter today. But Pogba's going to get in here. He'll be one-on-one. What a ball. Go on, Paul.
Go on.
I thought he'd scored. Oh, brilliant. So what pace, though, by Pogba. Electric. Absolutely electric pace by Pogba from a long ball by Luke Shaw.
Yeah, that was a good ball as well. He knew that Pogba... He saw the run of Pogba there, straight through the middle. He knew that Pogba had the beating of him. That's 2 chances in the first 5 minutes. Could have been 2-0.
We got a corner though. He made a save. The keeper.
Yeah, did he save? Yeah.
Corner from Mata, headed away. But it's a good start. It's a good start by United and Bournemouth. To be fair, it's quite open, which is good. Lots of space, which is what we want to see. I said Bournemouth are a footballing side. Mata. Cut back. We're all over him at the moment. We're like a fat kid on cake. It's there to be won. Come on. It's a great game. It's a great game. The crowd are up for it. But like I said, Bournemouth are a footballing side. They tried to pass their way out. And that's to be commended. But Tyler says great ball from Rooney there. I must have missed that. I genuinely must have missed that. I didn't see it.
Fantastic first 5 minutes. It was
Luke Shaw who played Pogba and it wasn't Rooney, I don't think.
No, yeah, it was definitely Luke Shaw that played it in. We're using the left-hand side a lot as well, which... well,
it's good to see, because I've seen us play games where we don't use the left-hand side, we use the right-hand side, and that balance is so important.
Oh, definitely is, yeah. I mean, Mata's cutting in again from the right-hand side.
Another corner here. See?
Yeah.
What we need to do is get that first goal in the next few minutes. Raul Sola says, I've missed Premier League games, so have I. Premier League's your bread and butter. And Sir Alex Ferguson always used to say at the start of the season, what's more important, the Champions League or the league? And he always used to say the league, and which is people might find surprising, but the league is the one to win. Another cross, and it's to the same person who's unmarked for Bournemouth, but we're still in our penalty box.
Back in. Right.
I want to have a quick look at something actually, because somebody told me that you can get. So
this is a fantastic start by United. I've not seen a start like this for a 12:30 game for a long time. Almost looks like, everyone's up for the game. They're all up for the challenge. They know what's at stake. Mata's got it here. Bournemouth, they're packing their midfield quite tightly. And when they've not got the ball here, they're making a line of 5.
Oh, lovely ball by Pogba. Mata.
Oh,
good save by that. This is not good. Keeper's turned up like Superman again. He was offside. He was offside.
But again, another chance with a ball over the top. That's the second one we've seen.
Beckhow's out of the shower. Have I missed much? You've missed a lot. We should be 2-0 up. It's lovely. They're showing the Pogba thing again. And to be fair to him, the finish is probably going in the bottom corner. It's a good save by the keeper. And it was going in. It was a lovely... I mean, for those who don't think Pogba's fast, watch that back.
There's a good comment there from Louise saying that she loved me. Thank you.
Bad comment. I tell you what, I'm watching it on a HD, you can't knock HD. It's absolutely fantastic. But the trouble with HD is 2 seconds behind where else I could watch it. And I love HD. It's absolutely fantastic, but you do get that slight delay. And why do keepers do well in Old Trafford, says Jake Frost? It's like, why does anybody play well against Manchester United? It's their biggest game of the season. They know the eyes of the world are on them, and they're pumped up for it. But that's why Manchester United's success is all the more important, because we do it against teams that just turn up and play their hearts out. Imagine if Bournemouth were away to Burnley today. With all due respect, they're not putting as much effort in.
Yeah, without doubt. Just to change the subject here, it looks to me like Rojo's trying to command the back 4.
Well, we can all try.
Yeah.
No, he's better at left. He's better at left-sided centre back than he is left back.
And
I think what today's all about. I know you don't like Smalling, and I do, but Obviously, Bay's not playing, so he's the better example. Today is about squad utilisation, and it's very clever, and it's what we've all been on about for so long, and it's why I'm very, very happy with the team, because Bay and Smalling, Mourinho's not picked his first team today. I don't necessarily know what his first team is at the moment, but this isn't his first team. What he's done today is he's given Rojo and Jones a chance to play, because they haven't played together for a long time, which gives him more options if they play well and they get minutes in their legs. Luke Shaw is another option, playing a first-team game instead of a meaningless, last half an hour in a UEFA Cup game or whatever. It's a full start and 90 minutes. I get the same for Rooney. Obviously, he's the club captain. He's still an important player. Whether he should be starting games, no, but he's still an important player. So today is about hopefully winning a game, but also getting minutes in. And Rooney is in because we've pressed them again. He's got it up for Zlatan. Zlatan! Oh, his touch is bad. This is... we've got to score. We should be 2 or 3-0 up, lads. Rooney played well there, and Zlatan's first touch is awful.
This is... Oh, they're in.
A good save by De Gea.
Oh. Right, that's a bit of a wake-up call here. They've got to start putting the chances away. 4 or 5 decent opportunities to be ahead in this game already in the first 10 minutes.
Yes, we should be well and truly up. Rooney did really well there. He was, again, pressing them. I'm so glad that for those people who watch the tactics preview, because I do my research and I do look at the opposition. And we've had the most success today, as I said last night, by pressing them in the final third. They make a mistake, and then because they've made a mistake, their whole shape is out of position. And then that's why we're getting the opportunities. We need to keep doing it. But it's still early days. It's a little bit concerning that we are not in front at the moment and it's still 0-0. But it's a cracking game to watch, Marcus. I'm really enjoying it. And Bournemouth, in fairness to Bournemouth, they're having a go themselves. They're a good footballing side.
Yeah, it's nice to see a lesser team come to Old Trafford and actually have a go at us. And that
Zlatan needs to hit that first time when Rooney puts him in.
Yeah. It makes for an open game, and it's not going to be one of these boring games where the lesser sides are just going to sit back, defend, hope for the best. It looks like a Phobie slipped there. He was asking for a penalty. Yeah, he slipped. Yeah, but hopefully it stays like this throughout the 90 minutes, and we get the result that we want. I think you're definitely right about us pressing up in their half. As soon as they make a mistake, we can capitalise on that eventually. Oh, that was a late tackle on Carrick.
We're in. Martial not had a lot of the ball in this game. A few people mentioning him. Cuts inside. Oh, it's another good save by the keeper, and it bounces not to Zlatan. It's too early. I know a lot of people on the live comments are saying this. It's going to be one of those days. We're 12 minutes in. We should be 2 or 3-0 up. I agree, but. We'll get a goal. Don't worry. This isn't Manchester United of last November. This is a different Manchester United. But it's been a very good start.
Yeah, fantastic start, especially for a 12:30 kickoff as well. The crowd's up for it. Normally, sometimes you find that some crowds at the early kickoff games are quite subdued, aren't they? But
I think everybody knows, whether you're at home or at the game. Good little play by Martial and Shaw there, crossing for a corner. Everybody knows today is a massive opportunity, and we've got to win it. It's not, we can't afford to have a bit of a slow start. And that tackle that Marcus was on about, Arte for Bournemouth, the referee's gone back and booked him. It was late. He let the play go, and it was on Carrick, I think, and it was a definite yellow. He can have no complaints about that.
Leading up to this,
saying Luke Shaw and Rooney look good. I think they've started quite well. Another corner wasted.
Looking at the passage of play that was just occurred before the corner, Luke Shaw and Martial got a very good understanding on that left side.
Martial's running at him here into the box. Again. He's in. Cross.
Oh, Zlatan!
Zlatan! He's literally a yard out. Oh, my God. It's a great play by Martial. Cuts it back, and Zlatan is literally a yard out and misses. Doesn't do anything with it, does he?
This is so reminiscent of United of old under the Fergie days. Straight out the blocks, get at the team, and this is what I love to see. I think all of us as fans, we've missed this. throughout the last 2-3 years, and it's glad that it's back. Just spreading the play out here, trying to make a couple of gaps, make some room. Pogba's lost it.
It is one of the best games I've seen at Old Trafford in a long time, and there's so much movement and pace in the side, and Bournemouth are not a team that's playing very well at the moment. Andrew Rossi says wasted opportunity again. We've wasted a lot of opportunities, but there's a long time to go, and as long as we keep this tempo going, then I did say draw half time and Man United win it though, didn't I? You could have had that at 12-1. It shouldn't be, but at the moment it's still. Absolutely loving this as AJ Nell. It is a fan. You know what? It is a fantastic game. It is a really, really good game. And Zlatan to score at any time. I'm sure he will score at some point, but he probably should have had 2. Rooney probably should have had 1. Pogba very nearly had 1. You can't blame him. It was great. But the link-up play is really good. I'm not criticising anybody. Yeah, we've missed chances, but the link-up play has been good. Martial's looking really good. Everyone's looking good. They're all doing their job. They're pumped. And this is what happens when you start to use squad players. People like Rooney and Shaw and Jones. A couple of them have been injured. One of them's had to work his way back in. But it's an opportunity for them. And they don't want to blow that opportunity because there's something going on at United at the moment and they want to be a part of it. And for
another thing as well. I mean, Martial, when he's going at the defenders as well, they're not marking him. They're not putting 2-3 men on him as well. So he's able to go at his right back and create the chance.
Yeah, and it was a good. He's got a good cross on him, Martial. A lot of people don't realise that he's not a striker playing as a left winger. He actually is a good left winger. And
Luke Shaw's in their half as well. I mean that's good to see.
I've noticed from Martial since he sort of had that being dropped and had to work hard and everything like that. The one thing that he has really improved at, Valencia's just going down the right hand side here. Yeah. He's got Mata in all sorts of space. He's just got to find the pass, and this will be 1-0. Another corner. Waste of time corner. But the one thing I've really noticed with Martial is that his passing's loads better and his work rate is a lot better as well. And that's exactly what Mourinho wanted. But we're getting in. I don't know what pass Mata's looking for there. There's about 6 Bournemouth players there. There's not enough United players in the box for him, to be honest. But it's great play. Rooney on corners. Not a big fan of this. Hopefully he'll score. Not a big fan of Rooney on corners.
Let's have a look. Let's see.
It's too easy. Bournemouth are just winning all the headers all the time, but we haven't really got any threat in the air. I know Pogba and Zlatan at all, but this is where I like to see Smalling because he is good in the air. Shaw with the cross again. Pogba's in the box. He needs options. Crosses up. Zlatan should hit it, and he heads it wide.
Again, another chance. All right, that one's not the easiest, but it's got to go down as a chance for us.
I think it's a good chance for someone like Zlatan. I think it's a good chance. The Martial cross, it's just difficult. It's difficult for him. It sort of bounces up at him. He is a yard out when it comes to him, but it sort of flicks off a Bournemouth player. No, it doesn't.
No, it catches him on the knee.
He's got to put it away.
Yeah, but at least I mean the good sign is that Martial's got the beating of his man down that side, and he's allowed to go in, and he's not being crowded out.
I think the good sign for us is that we've seen it with teams like Hull and Burnley and coming to United, and they really do not show much of a enterprise, and they get loads of people around the ball. This game, Bournemouth are getting a lot of people behind the ball, but there's a lot of space. They're trying to play football. We're trying to play football. Poor cross from Martial there. But I saw Bournemouth go to Arsenal probably about a month or 2 ago, and they do try and play football. And they were unlucky. They ended up losing it. But I think that's a positive for this game. We have missed a lot of chances, but there will be more chances.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, we've created, 6-7 chances already in the first 18, 19 minutes. So, I mean, provided we just keep this pace up throughout the game, the goals will come because Bournemouth just won't be able to hack it. There's so much attacking talent in the team. And then, look to the bench. We've got Rashford as well for some pace, if need be. And the long ball to Fellaini, if need be.
Lovely ball by Carrick. Matters in down the right. He's gone for a cross that he's still... Martial picking now on the edge of the box down the left-hand side. He's going to put a cross in. Not quite good enough. Are we going to win that second ball? Carrick?
No.
No. Yes.
Oh, he's got it, yeah.
He's playing really well today, Carrick. He's put
Martial's
Martial in. He'll go for goal here. Another good save by the keeper. Rooney's moaning at him, but I think he's got every right to shoot. It's one of those days. Another keeper.
I mean, his keeper, he's made some cracking saves already. But again, the one pass straight through, splits their back.
Carrick, absolutely majestic.
That was a fantastic ball. Was it from Carrick?
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic ball.
You said it's a myth, no Carrick, no party.
Yeah, it was.
I still think he's got a load to offer. Absolutely loads. I think he was treated quite badly, actually, being the fall guy when we had them bad results.
Again, another corner wasted.
Yeah, we've had loads of corners. The corners are a waste of time. It's something he definitely needs to address it in the summer. I don't think we're going to get it sorted this year. But we are so bad on corners. But we're pressing them. We're doing exactly what I said in the tactics preview. I'm sure a lot of you would agree with it anyway. I don't think it was rocket science. A team that wants to play football, you press them. Away from home, you press them. And we have done that.
There's a good comment here from Man on Fire. If Martial scores, we have to pay Monaco 10 million.
Yeah, I'd heard about that a few weeks ago, but obviously we're not bothered about that because he probably should have scored in this game already. So he's worth the money anyway. What was it the Daily Mirror said? He was a waste of money at 36 million. I think he's well worth it. Good tackle by Shaw, and that's just showing that he's not. There we go, Martial with space. They've got 5 back though. What can he do? He'll run at you. Cross.
Corner again.
See, I hate people like Zlatan and Rooney there. They're like in the middle and they're throwing their hands up. He's like a fast winger.
Yeah.
He's doing his job and they throw their hands up. I just, be a bit supportive.
Yeah. It's no good standing still.
And he's got a corner from it. It's not like it's a cross that's gone out for a goal kick. He's tried to put the cross in. It's gone for a corner. Why are strikers throwing their hands in the air? I don't get that. I've seen Rooney and Zlatan do it now, and I think Martial's having a great game.
I mean, they had six defenders in there as well. So, I mean, 6 against 2 in the box.
Yeah.
What else can you do?
Lee Thor says Shaw has been fantastic so far. I think everybody has. And he actually got a clattered tackle there. And he will not want to be picking up any injuries. He went into it full-blooded.
Yeah, that's a good sign, though, Mark.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not scared of going in. I think that's credit to Mourinho. I think that could have been one of the problems mentally.
And it's the player who did it who's actually come off with the injury, which is good.
But Luke Shaw has been fantastic so far. He's been getting up and down that left side. He's his defensive job has been spot on. He's been cutting the balls out. He's got in. That's the 3rd tackle I've seen him go into as well. So absolutely brilliant to see him back.
Good comment from Cali United. He says we don't need Herrera. I mean, we do need Herrera. He's a fantastic player, but we don't need to play him every game, especially when we've got the sort of schedule of games that we've got. If we were Liverpool and all you've got to play for is 4th place and you're out of all the cups and you're playing one game every couple of weeks, then I'm sure Herrera would have played today because you would pick your first team. But this is just clever team selection using a very good squad and rotating players. Very clever by Mourinho, and we don't need to play everybody today. I agree. I mean, Carrick's been everybody's been fantastic in this game so far. There's not been a bad performance, and that's great to see. From Valencia all the way through to Zlatan. I mean, yes! Come on! 1-0, and it's Rojo. If you had Rojo first time to score, well done. Valencia with probably one of the worst crosses put on all season, but it goes along the ground. Rojo puts his foot out, and it's in the bottom corner. It's a bit of a crap goal, to be honest. But crap goals sort of sort out keepers, and there's not a lot of the keeper can do here. Pogba to Carrick. He finds Valencia out on the right, who just blasts it along the floor. Nobody's offside. Rojo puts his foot out. To be fair, Rooney was just behind him, and it's 1-0 to Manchester United. And we said a little bit of patience, Marcus. We're 1-0 up.
Yeah, I think the assist from Valencia there looked like he went for goal. He went for a shot, but it's come across as a cross. Rojo stuck his leg out. The goalie's just stood there, can't do nothing about it. Absolutely fantastic. Caught with his pants down. Brilliant. 1-0 up.
Totally deserved. And
without doubt, yeah.
I don't know about you, I don't see enough, and you should never say this, but I don't see enough from Bournemouth that we should be concerned. We need to go and get the second and third goal now and absolutely kill this game off.
Yeah, I mean, again, we scored in the first half as well, so yeah, that's a positive as well. But Bournemouth's got a player down here at the minute.
I need to update the
you need to do the score.
Comments. I'll do that for you now. But yeah, it is really nice to actually have the possession in a home game transform into a result. Well, not a result yet, obviously, but into what we deserve in a game, because we haven't had that a lot, and we certainly do deserve to be 1-0 up from the balance of play. Bournemouth did have a good chance, but we've had about 4 or 5 ourselves. And yes, it is. How many years ago to the day since we beat Ipswich 9-0? I don't think we're going to beat Bournemouth 9-0, but it'd be nice to get a few goals. I mean, that's the sort of statement we do need to send out today. If we could beat Bournemouth 3 or 4-0, and then we've got them battling for 6th at half-5, it will really cause them a lot of concern.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, I mean, as well. Hopefully, we can get a couple more now and boost the goal difference a bit. But I mean, we're still biting into the tackle as well. We're on. Oh, I thought we was going then.
I've got a live comment I need to read out as well from the super chat. Let me just update the score and I'll read that for you, pal. Okay, Orison, has contributed a couple of quid through the super chat comments. Thanks for that. And he says, can we finally start saying bye-bye to 6th place? It's early days. Anything can go wrong in a football match. Someone could get sent off and the game changes. But we should do. We should be able to. And that's what it's all about to me today. I want to just say goodbye to 6th and never be back in it again. And I think the players are playing like that as well.
Nathan's just asked me a question here. If Smalling had a yellow afro, would he be good? I think that's a dig at Fellaini, is it?
Oh, well, you know what? I'm just very happy with what we've done in this game. I think I said this when the team news came out. A few people were moaning about Rooney and Jones, but the thing about having a squad is that you've got Zlatan. He won't get in here. Oh. Too slow. Bournemouth have won it back. The thing about having a squad is you've got to keep it fresh, and you've got to keep. The only way to keep it fresh is to give them minutes in their legs. We've not been doing that enough recently, and I think Mourinho has realised that there's way too many games for him to keep playing his first team. So people like Jones and Rojo and Rooney and Luke Shaw, they need to be involved so that when they are used, they're ready. And I think that's masterstroke by Mourinho today. I know a lot of us have been saying it for a long time, but he needs to do that because we've got this game, we've got Rostov on Thursday, we've got Chelsea on the Monday, we've got Rostov on the Thursday, then we've got a league game on the Sunday. They're coming in thick and fast, and we need to try and keep it as fresh as possible. And you look at the game today, no Bailly, he'd be a first team player, no Herrera, no Rashford potentially, he'd be a first team player. It's great that we are using the squad, and obviously people like Daley Blind as well. Yeah,
Mkhitaryan as well.
Yeah, Mkhitaryan obviously. So that's 4 or 5 players there that you would probably put in your first team, not involved today. And at the moment, we don't need them to be involved, and they'll be fresher for that. Lovely play with Martial and Shaw again, and I think it's working really, really well with those two at the moment.
It is definitely. I mean, the left side looks very comfortable, and the chemistry that those two have got looks absolutely fantastic. But I think going back to the cup final, Mark, I think the last 20 minutes in that cup final sort of opened Mourinho's eyes and thought, I need to rotate, keep everyone fresh, keep everyone on their toes, and it's paying dividends at the minute.
Oh, here we go.
Jones caught out there.
I don't think Phil Jones has had the best start. A few people have said that. He has been caught out a bit. And let's not forget, Jones has been out for a long time as well. And you can be more exposed as a centre-back because there's no one to back you up if you get it wrong. But, he hasn't played for a long time, so let's cut him a little bit of slack. But it's not been the greatest start.
Oh, good 1-2. Good save to her. Good catch. That could have been potentially dangerous, but,
Well, Snoops just said it as well. Jones having a rough time with their striker. He is having a bit of a rough time, but... Zlatan's just fell out to the right here. I'll be amazed if he doesn't get on the score sheet today. I know we say Zlatan to score every time is the bet that we would go for, but there's a good reason for that. He does tend to score.
Yeah. He's not looked overly confident at the minute. He's missed a couple of chances, hasn't he, already? But hopefully he'll get another few chances during the game, and he can stick one away, and a lot more confidence for him going into the Rostov game.
I mean, looking at Bournemouth now, they are switching the ball and they're moving the ball around. They're in our final third at the moment. They'll keep doing that. I've got no problems with Bournemouth. I think Eddie Howe's a good manager, and they will keep going. Foul given there against Martial. They are a threat, but we should still be looking to get that second goal and get it won. And for those who don't know much about Bournemouth, in their last 5 games, they've lost 4, and then the last game they drew. So they've not won in 5. And good interception by Valencia again. Yeah. And we've got him on the rack again. He's got to be looking for Martial here, surely. Into Rooney. Pass back, not quite there. And I wonder where Martial was there. We needed the pace on the left. I don't think he had many options, Zlatan. But again, Jones cuts in. We're hitting them on their mistakes, and it's causing them a lot of problems. Mata switches it out to Martial. He'll look for a cross, I think. No, he's gone for Pogba.
Well, we're not giving them much time on the ball, are we? So, I mean, that's creating the mistakes. But nice bit of interplay between Rooney and Zlatan in that move there.
Yeah, so good to see that. Good to see.
Considering Rooney's been out for a while as well, it's nice to know they're on the same page. Oh, that was late on Shaw. Come on. Yeah.
Martial.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
There's a bit of a difference between Shaw and Martial.
Yeah, I know.
Mark, who's had a better first season, Zlatan or Van Persie? Daniel Logan. So it's an interesting question. Van Persie, really, because we won the league because of him, didn't we? We're not going to win the league this year because of Zlatan, but whether that's... I mean, to be honest, Zlatan's been fantastic, but I think there's a big difference between Zlatan and Van Persie, and I've said it a few times. Van Persie is way more clinical. He puts chances away more than... I mean, Zlatan does miss a lot of chances. He's been fantastic, and you can't complain about... We've certainly created... I think we've created more chances this year than that year we won the title with Van Persie. The team creates way more chances.
Well, I mean, that's the difference in the style of play, isn't it? I know Fergie set his teams out to attack and everything like that, but you've got to look at individual players as well, what sort of players they are. And I think this team here is, well, especially this team today, it's quite an attacking team.
I think the Bournemouth player, Arter, who's on the yellow card, he's obviously giving a bit of gob to the ref because he might be skirting very, very close to the edge at the moment, which if Bournemouth get a man sent off, that'd be interesting. But no, I don't think we need them to. I think we're well in this game as it is, and hopefully it's only a matter of time till we get the second goal. But we got half an hour in.
Yeah, looks like the game's just quieting down a bit at the minute.
Adam Morrissey, apparently we've got a few dislikes on the video. You're right, it probably will be Scousers who are...
Oh, Luke Shaw again in a tackle. Yeah, he's in again. He's took that one as well. He staked it. No, he's getting up. That's all right.
Yellow card. I think Luke Shaw's all right, but he's took a couple of bad tackles today, Luke Shaw. They're certainly trying to rough him up, which, to be fair, if you're a footballer, you've ever played football and you know somebody might be a bit psychologically weak, you are going to go, you'll be told by your manager, go and put it's a nasty tackle, though, that is. I don't think it's a red, but it's one of them. It does take the ball. You know what, actually, probably about 5-10 years ago, you'd have said what a tackle, because he does take the ball and the man, but takes the ball just before, but you can't tackle like that anymore. But
again, it's another positive. He's not shirking out the challenge.
No.
He's going into it. He cut the ball out there as well, and he's decided his first thought is to get forward.
He is. Just looking at Luke Shaw there, though, he is. He has got a weird body build. He is. I think he's going to have to throughout his career be very, very dedicated about what he puts in his mouth, because he's not fat, but if he doesn't keep on top, he's very bulky, and if he doesn't keep on top of that. Because he's so quick as well. But he's 6'1" as well. People forget that he's 6'1". You don't think of him because you think left backs aren't that big, but he's either 6 foot or 6'1". But he's very big for a fullback.
Yeah. Well,
Valencia's played superb in this game, by the way. He's cut out so much, and that has given us a platform to really get at Bournemouth so many times.
I've been really impressed with Luke Shaw, obviously, and I think Wayne Rooney has done quite well as well. I mean, we say it takes him a couple of games to get back into gear, but his first touch has been fantastic so far, and the chemistry he's got with Zlatan.
Yeah, he has played well today, Rooney. I've got to say that. And it's only through experience that he doesn't normally come back from injury very sharp. He's obviously put the work in, but I think he also knows as well that maybe he's on borrowed time at United now. I'm not saying he definitely will go in the summer. I think he will, but if he wants to be part of this United end of season with so much going on, he isn't playing for a manager who's just going to pick him on reputation anymore. He's going to have to play well.
Yeah.
And even that might not be enough because
Oh no! Come on, that's
he
foul.
He has given it.
Yeah, a bit late off the ball, wasn't it? That one on Valencia.
Mudmod Sad says, "How do you think Mourinho can further strengthen this team for next season?" Well, comfortably, I think you've obviously got Griezmann who would come in. I still think that you look at this team today, and Carrick's been brilliant, but you stick a Kante type player there. I think we do need that sort of option. Whether Fosu Mensah will ever get the chance is something else. And I do think we need a centre back who's good in the air. I really do. I think we need a dominant, top class centre back. I mean, I know people like Jones and Rojo, and I like Smalling, but I wouldn't put any of them in the category of being a title-winning top centre back. I think Bailly's got the potential to be that. I think we need a really, really top centre back. And then you get rid of either Rojo, Jones or Smalling, and you have Bailly in the top class centre back as your first choice, and you have two of that three as your backups. Probably Jones and Rojo.
Yeah, I mean, the way Rojo's played this season, he just seems to have been revitalised playing at the left side of centre back. So for me, I would definitely keep him, and it would be out of Jones and Smalling to go for me.
Man United Salford Reds sort of backing it up. He said he'd love to see Bailly and Rojo as a centre-back partnership, which we haven't really seen a hell of a lot of this season.
No, we haven't, and that would be good to see, because I think Marcus Rojo, he looks like a no-nonsense centre-back as well. And, I'm not sure how old he is.
We're on 709 likes. It'd be nice to get 1,000 likes on the video before half-time. So if you are watching, please do drop a like on the video. Obviously, the watch-along's massively about what you lot are saying on the live comments. Tremaine Bishop says Manolas and Verratti. The Football Bear says he'd sell Jones. Dr. Chunky Biscuits on about banging again. Smalling is vital, says Retro Element. I do like Smalling. And Nico Dominez says a Manolas or a Laporte would be great. And Robin Harmagran says very good game so far, which it has been. We do need more goals though, Anthony Abdurrab. I do agree with you.
Zlatan's having a word with the referee. Not happy with something. So I wonder what happened there. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's thrown him to the ground.
Yeah, he's lucky.
Oh,
I imagine Liverpool and Arsenal fans everywhere will be saying that should be a red card.
Oh dear.
Well,
Can't do that.
That's one of the things you get with Zlatan. He is very, very physical, and he likes a battle, and he's a winner. And sometimes winning is about bullying as well, isn't it? On the football pitch, and he certainly will use that advantage because he's a big bloke. There's Bournemouth though, in with a chance. Jones. Oh, it's a penalty.
Penalty, yeah.
Phil Jones has been absolutely rubbish in this game, and we did call it about 10 minutes ago.
Penalty, yeah. As soon as he went to ground, you knew that was coming. Oh, yeah.
He's been rubbish in this game.
Looks like his studs got caught in the ground there. But he's still gone for it, isn't he? So, come on, Dave, save it. Bad decision making from Jones there.
Somebody said it in the live comments as well.
Jones is a donkey. Jones is an idiot. Go on, Dave.
Liverpool and Arsenal fans ready to rejoice.
He went the right way.
That is really disappointing. It's really disappointing because we've been so good in this game. What did I say though? I said, what did we say? The bet's there. If you jumped on 21bet, draw at half time, Man United win it. Thanks to Phil Jones, he might have won you a bit of dosh, but there's just no way we should be drawing this game at half time. And Phil Jones has been head and shoulders the worst player on the pitch. And I'm not digging him out here, but he just doesn't look at it, Marcus, does he? He looks like a player who's been out for however long he's been out. He's been pushed off the ball. He's been slow to the ball. And he doesn't need to do what he's done there. He doesn't need to dive in like that. It's poor. It's disappointing.
Yeah, poor decision making, mate. All he had to do was just stand him up and show him down the left-hand side. He should know that he's right-footed. So, it's basic defending, isn't it? Stand him up, get him on his opposite foot. And hopefully your other centre backs and defenders can cut the pass out. But stupid mistake. He doesn't look comfortable, and like you said, he's been turned a couple of times already, and now he's given that away. Mourinho just did not look happy with him at all.
Well, football's a funny old game, isn't it? And it's all about momentum. And we've had the momentum for 40 minutes, and then Phil Jones is.
He's done it again.
He needs to come off. He's having an absolute nightmare of a game. I think his head's gone a little bit.
What is he doing?
I think it's. He looks. I feel sorry for him, to be honest. I do feel sorry for him. He looks like he's gone.
God almighty, man. The decision making of Jones in this game has been absolutely terrible. He just looks lost.
He does. He's like a little boy lost. Needs to come off, and I'll be amazed if Mourinho doesn't. He might not. Here we go, though. We might be in with a chance. It'll drop to Martial on the edge.
Martial.
Decent first touch. Use Martial. Cross. Forced to save. We just got to go again. We've got to go again.
I think this could be.
A lot of people saying that Smalling will be on at half time.
Yeah, do you know, Smalling or Blind, isn't it? We've got on the bench.
Gary Wells on about Calamity Jones. Somebody did just say, just leave Jones alone. Nah, sorry, mate. You've got to be honest in football, and he's had an absolute nightmare. I did just say I feel sorry for him. His head's gone, but you can't carry people just because you feel sorry for them. And he's been pretty poor in this game. He doesn't look at, and it's a catch-22. The reason I feel sorry for him is because I actually agree with him starting the game. It's the same with Rooney. It's the same with Luke Shaw. These are players that could be really important to us in the next few weeks. And the only way they get better is by giving them minutes. But unfortunately, whilst Rooney and Shaw have really looked sharp and up for it, Jones just looks way off the pace, and he's been bullied. He's been shoulder barged. He's looked slow, and that penalty's just been a culmination of it. But Zlatan's been booked. This is what I mean. Football's a funny old game. We got 1-0 up. We'd had loads of chances. It was totally deserved. And then a few minutes later, Zlatan's on a yellow card, and you're thinking, bloody hell, what if he got sent off? And Bournemouth have a penalty. So football can change so fast.
It's that's why we love the game, though, isn't it? Because it's a fantastic game. It's a beautiful game, and anything can happen on the day.
I know, but I would much prefer if we actually just did get a team beaten at home that we deserve to beat.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, ref.
God. That took two out there.
And two of our players are injured. How can you play on from that? There's been tasty tackles from Ball. Oh, here we are. Rooney, just take it. Oh, he saved it bloody again. Well, we've stepped up a bit just before half time. I'm sure those of you who've signed up on 21bet are probably thinking, you know what, I'll be quite happy if it does just stay till draw at half time, but I wouldn't. I want this. I want us back in front. Tyler says Rooney should have buried it. He's played a short corner for once. Comes back to Rooney to cross it in. It's not great, but Zlatan is not going to reach that, and it will go for a goal kick. Somebody just pushed Zlatan on the floor. They're trying to mess Zlatan up today.
Worst thing is for us to lose our heads now. Just keep the concentration. Don't get involved in any antics.
Yeah, Rooney's in there. Rooney's the captain. Well played by Rooney. Nothing to do. I think a player's gone down on the floor trying to say that Zlatan's done something. I didn't see. Well, we're watching it live. I didn't see it.
Yeah, no, I didn't either. There's a yellow card to a Bournemouth player there. I think they've just gone up and clashed heads.
Yeah. And they're trying to get Zlatan sent off, and I think his arms weren't up. He's trying to win the ball. The Bournemouth player's gone down, and then a load of other Bournemouth players, because they know Zlatan's on a yellow card, are running in and trying to get him sent off. Kier87 says it might be a red. I don't think it will be a red.
No. Bit of a cause for concern here, I think.
No, he's not going to do anything. Rooney's already spoken to him.
Those Zlatan's coming over now. He's having a word with him, mate. This could be trouble for him.
No. It's not. He won't be sent off.
He's got to calm down, though. I mean, he's thrown the Bournemouth player on the ground about 10 minutes ago as well.
Well, Mourinho is going to earn his Kwan in this half-time one, because we should be well up.
Yeah.
And, Zlatan is getting rustled. Jones is looking all over the shop.
He's got a yellow here for something. What's that goalie shouting at?
I don't know. It's hard to know what's going on. You're sort of watching it with... I mean, this is,
Someone's... Oh.
I don't know whether there's a lot of cheering. I don't know whether he's sending somebody off. Sky.
Oh, God. He stood on his head.
Oh, God. Zlatan probably should be off. Watching that back.
Yeah, he's thrown an elbow at him.
Yeah, that's the second yellow card for Zlatan. I've got to be honest, when you see it back, but there's a red card for a Bournemouth player, I think. Sky Sports have really messed up with this. They're showing something back, and somebody's been sent off. That is awful from Sky. They're showing something back, and we've missed the red card, and I don't even know what the red card's about.
I think, got to be honest, mate. I mean, Zlatan should have got a second yellow there as well.
2 yellow cards for hit. I mean, I think a red card for Bournemouth and... and I've got to say, Zlatan is lucky.
He is. I'd like to know what this Sermon's got sent off for. I mean, I didn't see anything where he was involved in any challenge.
I think it's that tackle on Rooney and where he took Rooney out and then Rooney took Zlatan out. I think that is the second yellow card, and he'd already been booked.
Oh. He waved play on though, didn't he?
Well, he played advantage, but you can go back and book somebody. He did that in the first. He did that with Arta about in the first 20 minutes.
Yes, yeah.
But I don't disagree with the red card for Bournemouth, but
Rooney's in, right?
I don't disagree with the red card for Bournemouth, but I do think Zlatan. And he stood on Zlatan's head to pull Michael Bates. I think we're going to see it back now.
Yeah, when the tackle comes now.
It wasn't him who did it though.
No, I know, yeah, but it was that guy that's got the elbow in the face.
That's not him who's been sent off. It's that the one who stands on Zlatan's head gets the elbow from Zlatan a little bit later. The one who's been sent off for Bournemouth, I don't know why. Because he doesn't do the tackle on Rooney. It's because it's the centre-back who does that. Sermon's not the centre-back. He's got a second yellow card. I don't know why. If anybody knows why the second yellow card happened, let us know in the live comments. It's a tasty game, though. It's a tasty game.
It is. Very, very good game now. But, hopefully Bournemouth now with the 10 men don't sit back and, try and take a point.
G. Scratchman is right. Both should have been sent off. And as Dorothy Seville says, if someone stamped on my head, I'd have the player. What I think, to try and summarise this up, a Bournemouth player's been sent off for a second yellow card. He's not the one who did the stamp on Zlatan's head. Zlatan elbowed somebody and should have got a second yellow. But the one who did the stamp on the head, and here is Zlatan, should have been sent off as well. So I think one player's been sent off for Bournemouth. It should have been two, and Zlatan should have gone as well, is my interpretation of it.
Well, everyone in the comments saying he's got the second yellow for dissent.
Yeah. Which is fair enough.
Yeah.
What a half. Well, what a half.
He pushed the ref, apparently. He says, Hatch. What is going on here? Well, hopefully half time. We can find out what actually went on.
We've got absolutely loads to cover in that half, Marcus. I'll sort of try and give a summary for those who are going to be joining at half time, because I know some do. Right, so another God knows what's happening at Old Trafford home game that we should be winning. We start off fantastic. It's been a fantastic game up until that last couple of minutes. Loads of chances, probably should have took them, but we do get 1-0 ahead. Valencia cross, Rojo sticks his foot out, we're 1-0 up. We're cruising. We think, let's go and get the second goal. We're totally in control. We've got a slight concern about Phil Jones. Everybody else in the team's playing really well. Phil Jones knocked off the ball a couple of times, doesn't quite look at the races, throws in a silly tackle in the penalty box. Stonewall penalty, 1-1. Then, God knows, a couple of yellow cards for Bournemouth. Zlatan gets a yellow card. He's thrown somebody onto the ground. He was skating on thin ice. He gets a yellow card. Oh. Then there's a tackle on the edge of the box from the Bournemouth centre-back. Goes right through Rooney, who knocks Zlatan to the floor. And then the centre-back stamps on Zlatan's head. Corner comes in. Zlatan throws an elbow on said centre-back who threw it. Bit of a ruckus. And then a Bournemouth player who's been booked already is sent off for dissent. Zlatan doesn't get a second yellow card, and the person who stamps on his head gets sod all as well. It makes for a very interesting second half. Bournemouth are down to 10 men. But for me, United just need to get back to doing what they were doing well in that first half, and that is playing football, because Bournemouth will be forced to sit back now. The 3 points are there to be won. I know that Liverpool and every other bitter rival will be going mad that Zlatan should have been sent off. Maybe should have been sent off. But if he should have been sent off, the lad who stood on his head should have been sent off as well, and he wasn't. So, boo-hoo, I think it's about right. Two Bournemouth players should have been sent off. One United player should have been sent off. One Bournemouth did get sent off. So, it's about right.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's about right. I mean, the stamp on his head, on Zlatan's head, was absolutely atrocious. That could have been serious injury to Zlatan there. And, going to the elbow as well, I think that guy should be lucky that he hasn't got a broken jaw after what he did. So, a bit of retribution for him. So, but, I mean, that's what goes on in football, doesn't it? You take a bad tackle or something and you think, yeah, I'll have you later on.
Yeah.
And
well, Drorty said it himself, didn't he? We've all played football.
Yeah.
Somebody stamps on my head like that. Yes, you played a lot of money, but the first opportunity you get, you're gonna give him some, and he did, and he should have been sent off. I mean, Blaze Star 123, I think he summarised it perfectly. Referees had a shocker, should have sent all three off. An Army United fan. He hasn't sent three off. He sent one off. But in fairness, does it really matter? Because the other two who should have been sent off are a Bournemouth and United player. So 3-1, what does it matter? We still would have had the better balance of play to have more players. Somebody's come on to call us cheating. No, I don't disagree. I don't think that's the case. I think if you watch the game, you'll know. I don't disagree that Zlatan should have gone, but so should the player who stamped on his head, which still would have mean that we'd have a man advantage. So it is a strange game, Mark Ramoth. Let's talk about the game, because I think it's going to kick off more in the second half, and we'll look forward to that. I like it tasty. I like a bit of passion, and we've certainly got that, and we will get that under Mourinho. But I agree with what Mark says. It is It is a strange game. One of the most enjoyable games we agreed in the first half we've seen at Old Trafford, the old days of Sir Alex when we used to get at teams, as Marcus said. However, the Phil Jones performance just shows you're only as strong as your weakest element. And I think there was 10 good performances today. But Phil Jones, coming back from injury, not at the races, I would take him off, Marcus. I think we want to win this game. Everyone else is playing well. Fantastic down the left with Shaw and Martial. Rooney playing well as well. The midfield doing well. Carrick, Valencia superb, biting in. Mata his consistent self. Rojo having a good game and getting a goal. But I think Jones, I did feel sorry for him, but there's no time for sentiment. Get him off, get Smalling on, and let's get shored up at the back a bit.
That's it. Yeah, I mean they're down to 10 men, aren't they? So I mean, Eddie Howe's most probably thinking, all right, we've got a point at the minute. You know, do we go for it? You know, what have we got to lose, really? So. I would say, yeah, let's shore up the defence. Let's take Jones off. He's not been the best. We know that. He's a couple mistakes and he gave away the penalty. Get Smalling on to, like you say, rock the defence up a bit, make it a bit tighter just in case. Take a bit of precaution. And hopefully we can get the second goal and get the third goal and really kill it. And
I'll tell you what, I've got to interrupt because they've got Carragher Liverpool and Henry Arsenal, and I'll feed you back with what they're saying.
I'm a bit worried here, though, Mark. I mean, Zlatan, he might get. To be fair,
Carragher has just said what happens to Zlatan is horrific.
Yeah. I mean, he sees him as well. That's the thing.
That is just disgraceful what he does. He could have, like you said, he really, really, really could have done him major damage, Mings. I mean, people just said in the live comments, what did you think about the Mings, the Zlatan thing? The fact is, Mings should be banned.
That is.
And to be fair to Carragher, he's saying absolute disgrace by Mings.
Yeah.
And, that's my thoughts on the incident. Absolute disgrace. And I think what happens after that, it's just disgusting, Marcus. I don't know what your thoughts.
It is. I mean, the stamp is horrendous. Anything, could have happened there. Injury. So, I mean, Zlatan, he'll want retribution because that's the sort of player he is. And the guy's lucky, really, that he hasn't got a broken jaw or a broken cheekbone. So, I mean, if I was the Bournemouth player, I'd think myself lucky, actually, to be honest. But yeah, the stamp is absolutely dreadful. Dreadful. There's no place for that in football. You don't want to see that. And the guy actually saw him on the floor. He knew where he was. He saw where the head was. He has a quick look before he actually jumps as well.
Yeah, I agree. So. I agree. I think it's absolutely, and to be fair, Jamie Carragher is a Liverpool legend. I hate Liverpool. And for him to come out and say that is, I commend him for that because I know he's going on about other stuff now, but the reality is you were as strong as your first sentence, and it was a horrific from Mings. And I agree with what Draughty said as well. If someone tries to stamp on your head, and let's just say, only for the grace of God, he doesn't fully stamp on his head, it sort of slips off his head. If he lands on the middle of his head, you know what? I don't think Zlatan's playing for the rest of the season. He's probably got a fractured skull.
Yeah.
We're just trying to see what the sermon second booking is now. He shoves Zlatan to the floor, so second booking.
Yeah.
It might be a little bit soft. But
the thing is, if he's booked in for that, then he should have booked the one where Zlatan pulled that Bournemouth player to the floor as well. I mean, that was off the ball,
The hate is coming out from Henry and Carragher now, but what he did say was good. Let's have a look at some of the comments because I think it's very interesting. I think from a footballing sense, bring the second half on. It was a really good first half. Yeah. Probably take Phil Jones off, but do we need to take Jones off now? We're playing 10 men. Maybe not. Somebody said that. Mohab says he would take him off. Fair comments by Carragher, to be fair, says 222 Damien. Matter is sloppy, says the truth. I think he's done okay. Gavlad says Mings should be banned for life. I'd be amazed if he doesn't get anything for that because he hasn't even got a yellow card as far as I'm concerned. No. Josie Pules says Mings and Zlatan deserve a ban. Zlatan won't get a ban because the ref saw the incident. So he probably, I don't know whether he saw the stamp. Jamie Smith saying he's not even looking at him when he does the stamp. Jamie, I think you need to go and understand football, mate. I've played it for a long time. I'm sure everybody else has. There's no doubt in my mind that he stamps on Zlatan's head there. If he looks at him, it's going to make him bloody obvious. He looks at where Zlatan's head is before he takes the stride. That's how you know. Definitely. Swift Spec says he'd take Wayne Rooney off. Interesting. Rashford on for the last 65th minute. A few people hating Manchester United. Please drop a like on the video. We're nearly at 1,000 likes. We normally get that on a watch along. That'd be fantastic. And Bishwash would take Jones out. I think we need to get 2 more in the second half.
Going back to that incident, Mark, as well, the ref saw that and he played on.
Well, United World 83 made a very good comment. I was just about to read it. He says, if the referee spots the stamp on Zlatan, none of the rest would have happened. Did he spot it? I don't know.
But he wasn't far away from it. I mean, he was close enough to see that it was a rough tackle in the first place on Rooney. And he played the advantage. The only thing that I could think of is that maybe Rooney protesting there on the floor is blocking his view of the actual stamp.
Yeah.
But, I mean... To play advantage on that tackle anyway was a bit rough because it was a bit of a feisty challenge.
A few people are saying Zlatan should come off. I tell you what, I'll ask you, Mad Marcus, but my opinion is 100% no. No. We don't back down. Bloody keep him on. He's causing them problems. The reality is, if Zlatan gets sent off, it'll be a second yellow card. He'll miss 1 game. We can do without Zlatan for 1 game against Middlesbrough or whoever it is. But it'd be the FA Cup, wouldn't it, against Chelsea? But and if we just get sent off, it's 10 against 10. It's worth the risk keeping him on to win this game. And we know how many games Zlatan's won as the game, so I wouldn't be taking him off. No, I'd have a word with him at half time. I'd say, can I trust you, or are you going to lose it in the second half? And if he said I'm too pumped up, I'd take him off. But I know that Zlatan. We all know that Zlatan is a professional, and I'm sure he can deal with it.
Yeah,
he's a leader. You need to keep your leaders on.
Yeah, I was just going to say that you don't want to take off that fire, do you? In the team. I mean, he's got the crowd going here. You know, with the challenges, he's taken a nasty stamp as well. And if anything, he'd be thinking, right, I want to get out there, show him now, and get on the score sheet and put this game to bed and show everyone what I'm all about.
Like Jefferson says, no, keep him on. We want more fights. We don't want more fights, but we do like a bit of passion. And it's been, I've been saying this for a long time at United. We've lacked passion and fight for a long, long time, and we get it back, and it's nice to see. It's nice to see. And I don't advocate elbows. I've seen, I remember Gary Mabbott and John Fashanu many years ago, and he's fractured his cheekbone from it. So I don't advocate that. But if you've got an opportunity to get back at the person who's just tried to take your head off. I'm not saying everybody would do it, but some people would do it. And Zlatan, obviously, he plays in a game where you don't take any... We were talking about it about 10 minutes before. He doesn't take... His job is not to take any shit off anybody, and he doesn't. That's part of his game.
Oh, this is it as well. I mean, he's just took that tackle. So what does the guy expect? You can't blame Zlatan for that because it's just retaliation. It's retribution. If anything happened like that to us, I'd be thinking the exact same thing. So I don't blame Zlatan at all for that elbow. The guy deserved it after what he did. And like I say, he's lucky he ain't got a broken cheekbone or a broken jaw. But hopefully he keeps his cool and just does what he does best and stick the ball in the net. But hopefully Mourinho should have definitely... He'll be having words with him at half-time, just telling him to calm down, let Rooney do the talking.
Yeah, I thought, actually, I must just say, Rooney's role in all that was absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. Got himself in there, probably smelt of an issue. The Bournemouth players sort of demanding for that second yellow card. You can't underestimate what Rooney did there. Got in there, used all his experience, hand on the referee, exactly what a captain should do. And I'm not saying he was going to send Zlatan off anyway, but I certainly think Rooney worked it well and maybe even fed him a little bit about the second yellow card. Lynn Hall just heard the discussion. Ref sent off the wrong Bournemouth player. Should have been the guy with the stamp. Disgusting. Zlatan yellow because of the screen provocation. The push was minor, not worth the red. I think, to be honest, the lad who has been sent off for Bournemouth, I don't have a lot of sympathy for him. He was already on a yellow card. He pushed a player over in front of the referee. You can't have much complaint about being sent off. I think the argument comes with whether Zlatan should have been sent off, and yeah, probably should have been for the second yellow card for the elbow. But if he gets sent off, it's a total injustice. And Mourinho's just told that Mings as well.
Go on, Jose, tell him. yeah, go on.
Jose's just told a Bournemouth player to fuck off. Brilliant. Yeah, he's coming out the tunnel. And he's having a go at somebody. The lad who does the stamp, the other player fits in, and Jose goes, "Fuck off!"
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, spot on. I tell you what, and Sir Alex would do the same.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say that Ferguson would have been the same. He'd have been in the rest faces, demanding something to be done. And I'm glad Jose's done that. I mean, if that was Van Gaal and Moyes walking out, they'd just walk past him, and that would have been it. Nothing said. So fantastic from Mourinho. I applaud him for that. Absolutely brilliant. That's what I want to see from our manager. Don't take no shit, and we ain't backing down from no one.
No, I'm going to try and get that up on Twitter, I think, because it was absolutely brilliant. Don't know whether I'll be able to do it.
Yeah, I hope Mourinho mentions all this as well in his conference after the game and says how disgusting it was. But mind you, if he mentions that, he'll probably get a stadium ban, won't he, or something. Right, second half's off.
Okay, we're up and running second half. Let's do this, folks. Let's do this. Surely with 10 men we will be able to do it. Mings into Zlatan. I tell you what, it's tasty already in the first couple of minutes. It's going to be tasty this second half. Fasten your seatbelts. Let's not lose track of what's important, though. The important thing is to win this game.
Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me, Mark, if Rooney has a nibble at him sometime through the second half.
Oh, you know what? I'd like to see a bit of that from Rooney.
Jones again. What is he doing?
I would question why Phil Jones is even out for the second half.
Yeah,
the world is watching Mings now because he's... is he on a yellow card as well? I don't think he actually did. No. I don't think he's even picked up any yellow card, has he?
No. He didn't get nothing for the tackle. All the ref did was had a word with him during the scuffle, and that was it. Go on, United. Get your game back up. Yeah. But Phil Jones already in the first minute, not filling me with confidence. I mean, that's it. Look, he stamped on him again.
Interesting second half, and like I said, 3 points is what matter. CJ Gildy, yep, he's just stood on Zlatan's foot. We're only 39 likes off 1,000, so do get liking. Here's Valencia down the right hand side. Let's get these beats. I've got nothing against Bournemouth, but I have against that centre back, and Eddie Howe's a nice bloke, and they try to play football. But Shubham says that Jones needs to be sent off, taken off preferably. I think that's what he said, but I wouldn't disagree with you.
Watching this guy Mings, I'm finding it very hard to keep my cool myself. Oh, Luke Shaw's got it here. Look, come on. Right, we're just playing it around in there. How far we lost it there. Come on, Pogba.
Pogba's had a bit of a quiet game. He had a great run through one-on-one, and his job is not necessarily to destroy teams with every bit of ball he gets. He's got to rotate the possession, etc. But we need to step up a bit. It's disappointing this is 1-1, and the way Bournemouth is set up, I don't think they're going to get everyone behind the ball yet. They've probably smelt a little bit of blood, actually, with Phil Jones.
So Martial just tried to go through 2 or 3 players there. He's crowded out straight away.
Blin to replace Jones, says Jeremy LV. Well, I think we need a right-sided centre-back, to be honest. It'd have to be Smalling, in my view.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to Valencia can't play centre back, can he? So
The thing is, though, one goal were probably enough to win this. And I know I said that in the first half, but against 10 men, it'll be very hard for Bournemouth to do anything. All they're gonna do is try and hit us on the break. And to be honest, with Phil Jones on the pitch, I know that might still be a risk, but just a little bit of patience. We haven't got to win this in the first 15 minutes of this half. A little bit of patience, tire them out. It is very tiring Premier League games. Anyway, crossed by Martial, and their centre back just got up and it flicked off the top of his head over the bar. Rittick says he feels a Bournemouth win. You're having a laugh, mate. We ain't going to lose to 10 men at home. But H says think we'll choke. Patience, we'll win this game. And I hope people did sign up for that Bet 21 thing, because it was 12-1, draw at half time, United to win. And with no way we should have been drawing, but I do think, we were drawing. The history books say that, and it won't change. But I do think we'll win. So you'll be quids in.
Yeah, I don't.
Both teams to score and Manchester United to win is what I said to get on at 4-1. So they're all looking good, and Zlatan to score at any time. We just need a Zlatan goal, and then they've all come in.
Martial's got the ball here. He's getting crowded out as well. So obviously Eddie Howe's recognised him as a danger. There's 2 men on him as soon as he gets the ball.
Yeah. Which is why I think maybe Lingard or Rashford at some point, just to get that down the right. We don't really need to play. I think Herrera will come on as well as at some point.
Luke Shaw's still
Attacking
getting
the
forward.
Stretford end as well, says Gary Wells. Very important. Passing's just slightly off a bit at the moment.
Go on, Rooney, chase it down.
Rooney has looked good today. Oh, that's gone off. Sure, it's a frame. I tell you what, though, I don't feel any sympathy for that Mings, but we've hit 1,000 likes. Cheers, everyone, for that. And to be honest, the
Thank
likes,
you.
1,000 likes is all for you lot anyway, because on the watch-alongs, obviously there's a lot of interaction with the live comments, so we can't do it without you. So that's all for you. Bishwash still thinks it'll be 3-1. I did go with that as well. I'll tell you what, it'd be nice to get the quadruple. Zlatan to score at any time, both teams to score and United to win, half-time draw, full-time win, and then the 3-1 score as well. It's on. Luke Shaw must start from now on, says Anaban. He's certainly done very well. Be interesting to see whether we do keep up with that. Well, I was just saying about this Mings who's on the ball at the moment. I don't think he'll ever have a more uncomfortable 45 minutes in his career, because the great thing about social media is everybody in the ground will know exactly what he did. Yeah, and to be honest, he deserves every bit of hate he gets for that. There's no place in football for what he did. Well, to be honest, the way football works, the referee will know as well. The referee will know. He will know that he probably should have given Zlatan a second yellow card as well. So he'll be watching that relationship with a lot of interest.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, there's going to be... I reckon there's going to be another scuffle in the second half, because he already stamped on Zlatan's foot in the first minute. So, let's
just not forget we are against 10 men. So,
Mata or no. Corner.
6 minutes in, and we are pushing them. And that's exactly what we want to see. Giswa Noir says we are a bit predictable in our build-up play. And Chad thinks that Luke Shaw has lost his pace. I don't necessarily think he has. We're playing short corners now, which is a bit of a shame. But we're still... We're just not a threat from crosses. I've been on about it all season, and it's exactly why I'll be absolutely amazed if we don't go and sign a dominant centre-back in the air. Not some culture-vulture centre-back, somebody who's actually very good in the air, because we really do miss it. And then whatever you think about Smalling, and I know he's not the answer, but he is our best centre-back in the air.
What, even over Bay?
Corner ball. Yeah, I think he's better than Bay in the air. Yeah. I think Bay can be good in the air, but I think Smalling is better in the air. I mean, I think Bay is better at everything else, but really just with the shot there deflected, I don't think it was going to cause the keeper much problems, but it went over the bar. This could be tough with 10 men behind the ball, says Lunk. It will be, but come on. Attacking the Stretford end at Old Trafford, I'll be amazed if we don't get a chance.
Oh.
Another corner. Pogba going up.
Things we created so many chances when they had 11 men. So there's no reason not to think that we're going to create them chances again playing against 10. They're just pinned in their box. They just can't get out at the minute. Give it to Valencia, Rooney. Go on. Oh, Martial, sorry. Another corner again.
Yeah.
So much pressure
So much
going
pressure,
on.
so much pain. Apparently, Evil127 says Smalling's 6'4", Bay's 6'2", so that's probably why he's better in the air. And Abhishek, a man after my own heart, says he wants Manolas. I mean, the corners are just desperate. We're sort of playing all. We're doing short corners. We're doing to the edge of the box corners, but this has worked quite well. Maciel, another corner? No, not another corner. I mean, corners are a bit of a waste of time for us, to be honest. 6 corners in a row, says Anaban, which is a problem.
I think I just saw Rashford warming up down there. Who would you take off for Rashford, Mark?
Mata? Yeah. I'd be amazed if you took Martial off. I don't know about you, but why would you take Martial off when he's actually a threat?
Yeah, I think we need if they're just going to sit 10 men behind the ball now, we're going to need the pace.
Anik says stop talking. It's a bit boring if we don't talk, mate. You're just going to be looking at me, and I know that's probably what's doing it for you, but everybody else probably wants a bit of Sermon's yellow card. Sermon's red card was a bit soft, but they're both yellow cards in the. And it's his first red card in 33 games. Martial into the box, cuts it back. Mata should have left it. Pogba was behind him. Doesn't get the shout. Mata's normally the one to come off. I love Mata, but I just think Rashford and Mata might work better. Rashford and Mata might work better. I certainly wouldn't be taking Martial off. Pogba might hit this.
Go on.
Oh, keeper's having a worldie. Good shot by Pogba. Jacob Fox says we need to get a quick goal. It's a good shot. Quickly worked to Pogba on the edge of the box, and keeper makes a good save. Come on, we will do it. We will do it. Patience is a virtue, as they say, and I've got every confidence in this side.
If we keep playing like this, mate, there's no way that we can not win the game. They just can't get out of their half.
Well, that should be the case with 10 men. You've just got to grind them down and not lose faith. And, whether you're at the ground or not, it's just about sticking with the team and not letting previous results bother you and just being patient. Because we don't want to start, getting on the players' backs or anything like that. And I don't think we will do, but...
We're creating enough chances as well, playing the ball along the floor. So there's no reason to chuck Fellaini on and play the long ball.
Well, that's an option. It is an option, to be fair, Fellaini.
Yeah, it's the option, but it's not an option we need at the minute. It's not like we're not making chances. We are. They're penned in their half.
I mean, ultimately, I saw somebody saying in the live comments, and they're spot on. This game is won if it wasn't for Phil Jones, and we don't want to be in that position at the end of the game, but it is true. It's that one stupid mistake, and it's put us into this position now. But Carrick will get booked.
Yeah, he'll get booked for that, won't he? Surely.
He didn't need to do that. It's a bit silly by Carrick, to be honest. I'll leave you, Marcus, a minute. I just need to quickly take a toilet break while we're at a good point.
All right. Let's have a look at some comments. Colin Smithable, Rashford on for Rooney. Mata at number 10. Indy, Fellaini in the last 10 minutes. I think you'll probably chuck Fellaini on, mate, if it's still like this. Chad Farron, we need Rashford in. Mikkel Christensen, full-time, 1-1. Clark Kent, Phil Jones did what Fellaini did versus Everton. Yeah, he did, yeah. Anthony, he likes his yellow cards, this ref, he does. H, trust me, this will end in a draw. Indy says the chair's back, yeah. I take it you guys like the chair, yeah? Red and White Warriors. Mark lives in the Wolverhampton. No. Giovanni. Marcus on for Ibra. Not now, mate. I'm too old now. But, oh, look, Rojo's got the ball here, just coming out from the back. Smalling for Jones. Yep. Agree with that one. Sly. Hi, Marcus. Hello. John Leonidas. Ibra need to F off. Wow. Dante Rowe, go 3 in the back. That's exactly what I would do, yeah. Take Jones off and chuck Rashford on. Sander, we need these points for top 4. We do.
Hello.
Daniel, mate. Daniel Sheehan, hope Mings breaks his ankle. Oh, yeah. After what he's done today, yeah, I'd agree with that.
No, don't wish an injury on anyone.
No? Not after what he's done.
I don't know. I'm not like that. I think hopefully he'll get his punishment from the FA. I think that will be the, and I'm not expecting it to be honest, but that will be the massive disappointment if there's nothing done retrospectively. He deserves at least a 3-match ban, but don't hold your breath. Half an hour to go. I must admit, it's just the way. It's just the way of the world. I agree with you. I think we have got this and we will win it. But it's just that to not do it, and then when Liverpool and Arsenal are playing later, would just be an absolute killer. But here we go. Rooney is in.
Rooney. He's tried to backflick. Offside.
He was offside anyway. What he might do, and somebody said this, he might try and take Rooney off and put Rashford up front just for a little bit of pace.
Well, there was a comment just now while you was having your toilet break. Go 3 at the back, and I totally agree with that. Take Jones off and stick Rashford up there.
He's got a lot of options. He's got Rashford. He's got Fellaini if we really need it. I don't think I'd use Fellaini yet. I'd wait for the last 10 minutes, and if we need to, because what'll happen in the last 10 minutes is Bournemouth will retract right to the edge of their box, and then it'll be very hard to pass your way through. Rashford's got to be the first sub. Herrera probably doesn't really give as much, that Carrick and Pogba aren't giving us. So,
yeah, Giovanni, I'm older than Ibra, so no, not for me. That's ours, ref. Come on, yep.
Rooney's starting to go a little bit rusty, actually. I saw somebody saying that in the live comments. The last 5 minutes, Rooney has looked a little bit tired, but I don't know whether he'll take Rooney off, He will, but whether he will or not is another matter. Pogba's ball. He had to pull out of that. Keeper coming. He saw the second yellow coming at him, just like the keeper.
All right, let's try and get positive spin on this. Come on. I think as long as we keep doing what we're doing, the goal will come.
Yeah, we've not had that chance yet as well. There will be a chance in this game that we'll have to, you've got to put it away. And let's not forget, Middlesbrough over Christmas, we were 1-0 down with 10 minutes to go and we won it. So, Fatal16's just asked a very good question, Marcus, and to everybody. We'll put it to everybody. We haven't made a substitution yet, Buckler, the legend. Are you happy with the performance? I would say I was very happy with it up until about the Phil Jones penalty incident, and then I think since then it's not been as good. But that's football, isn't it? It's all about momentum, and that sort of gave Bournemouth the momentum. And then we had the old red card thing, and now Bournemouth have had they've got 10 men, so it's changed the game. I think 11 against 11 probably suited us better than 10 against, which is always the case. Martial here cuts in. Good run in, needs a pass, finds a pass. Intelligent that was. Pogba, free kick.
Yeah, we'll take that.
So we've got a free kick opportunity here. I don't think it should be Zlatan. I think it should be Rooney, Pogba, or Mata.
You know what? I'd go with Pogba for this one. I think it suits the right footer. Just the angle outside of it. Looks like Zlatan's going to take it again, though. I find it quite funny that Zlatan tells Rooney who's going to take the free kicks from now on.
Yeah, it is. Well, he is the boss.
Yeah. Yeah, this is it, isn't it? It used to be Rooney on the free kicks, corners, everything.
It's a Rooney angle, and I'm surprised that Rooney, captain of the club. I've already tweeted it, so hopefully this is going to backfire.
Zlatan.
I don't get it. I know he scored that great one in the final, but majority of them are crap, and I think I'd much rather have seen Pogba or Rooney from that angle. It just suits them better.
Oh, good corner from Mata there.
That was a good corner. Mata on corners is better than Rooney. 25 minutes, still plenty of time.
Fellaini's warming up down there with Rashford as well.
Apparently, we're not far off 71,000 subscribers, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
We're working towards the attendance of Old Trafford, which is going to come down with the disabled seating anyway, but it's still around 74,000. So we're not far off. So thanks to everybody. If you are new, do get involved. Loads of stuff, loads of daily content, and not loads of daily content. There's daily content. It's normally live, and we've always got the live comments. So if you are new, just get involved. Get involved, and get involved in the comments below. If you've not watched it live, there's always very good opinion from United Stand followers. I said it the other night on my channel because I've got my own channel and I do a little thing on a Thursday Q&A, and I was saying that, so I'll replicate it on here just to give you all a boost to your ego. I've seen lots of channels doing call-ins and stuff like that, and it's a mixed bag what you get. And to be honest, when we do call-ins on the United Stand, I'd say, you can never say 100%, but I'd say well over 90% of our calls are, really educated, good opinion. And I think that's the United Stand, and I think that's what it's always been. We have a certain sort of follower who really does know their football. So well done to you all. Bournemouth on the attack here, well defended by Luke Shaw.
Shaw's got it covered. He's played really well today. He really has. Can't shout him out enough. I think Luke Shaw has been an absolute gem, and he's shown us today going forward what we've been missing, I think. And his link-up play with Martial has been superb.
It's a funny old game, football. We're all anxiously hoping for a second goal, and all the Liverpool and Arsenal fans will be just praying, absolutely praying.
That Mings is doing trouble again. One Pogba, out he goes. So Martial's defensive duties today as well have been really well.
Yeah, he's vastly improved in that area, which is great to see.
Look at that. What a ball from Pogba at Valencia.
Valencia's got to eat that ground up in front of him, and he will do. We've got players buzzing here. It's a shame. Everyone's bombing into the box, and you catch Bournemouth on the break there, and we won't catch them on the break very often. They
can't. Bournemouth, they can't handle that pace, mate. There's two players gone down. Yeah, there's two players gone down with cramp. So I think this he's going to do all three subs, isn't he? Fellaini, Lingard, Rashford. I think if we don't get a goal with the pace that's going to come on now and the height of Fellaini, I think that's going to be criminal.
It's going to be Rooney. It'll be Mata. And it's probably going to be Martial. That's the one that's making me worried. I don't know about people at home. I've just tweeted it there. It better not be for Martial, because I think Martial's played really well. Rooney has looked tired. Lingard will be for Mata. Fellaini, unless we go three at the back, might go three at the back.
That's what I'm thinking.
I hope it's three at the back. Put Fellaini on Mings. Kick his ass. 20 minutes. Nico Dominez, another good comment from him. He says it's weird to do a triple substitution, which it is. I think Rooney will probably do for... I don't know what he's going to do here.
I'm going to say Rooney off, Mata off, and I will say Phil Jones off. We don't need to play four at the back.
Evil 127, pace and height is what you need against a bus, and that's true.
Yeah.
I just don't. I wouldn't take Martial off. I think he's played really well. Rooney has to come off. Rooney will come off Tatey Head. He's tired, and I've got a problem with that.
Yeah, look, I mean, they're attacking with one straight up the top, the Afobe guy, and the man behind him. There's no reason to play 4 at the back now. They've only had 2 attacks so far in the second half.
I don't think he will change the back, to be honest.
But he's done it before, didn't he?
Carrick maybe coming off. Yeah, Carrick probably could come off as well. Do you need Carrick sitting there? Is a good question.
Yeah, in short. Yeah, he's done it again. I'm really glad Luke Shaw's not pulling out of these tackles. That's gone.
Right, well, we're going to find out. We're about to find out.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw's coming off.
Oh. Right, so
Carrick's
Shaw,
off.
Carrick, and Rooney.
Well, I'm not unhappy with them subs.
So he's going 3 at the back then, so Rojo will go at the left back. That just means Phil Jones is going to be our only centre back, isn't it? Brave.
Yeah.
That is brave to do. But they're not really posing an attacking threat so far now.
To be honest, I think a lot of people not happy that Shaw's come off, but that can only be because of fitness levels. It can't be to do with performance.
But I think he's done his chances a world of good with that performance. He really has. I've been so impressed with him today. It's almost like a new player, seeing the way he's played today. Pog was at the back post, corner, handball. Is that handball? Penalty.
He's given a penalty. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Come on, penalty to United. Oh, the haters are gonna hate. The haters are gonna hate.
Yeah, Pog was screaming for the handball there. Yes, it's him. Handball.
You know what? If that's a penalty, and I'm not saying it's not a penalty, we should have had 4 or 5 of them this season.
Yeah.
But having said that, it's only the same as the one that Pogba got against Liverpool, given against him. So, another penalty for Bournemouth. Another yellow card for Bournemouth. Zlatan to score any time. And this, if he does it, this will be every single bet in.
Beers on you again tonight.
Well, I didn't say. Well, you know what? I didn't say that.
Go on, Zlatan.
He's got to score it, though. He's got to score it. He's had a funny day today.
If ever we needed him, now's the time.
Now is the time.
Come on.
He's missed it.
No! Fuck! Oh!
Well,
oh no!
I think a lot of hearts just sank there because are we thinking it's going to be one of them days?
Oh.
Did say it before it. He's not had his best day today.
No. There's still time. Still time.
It's a good save by the keeper because it's a low penalty from Zlatan. He scuffs it a little bit, but if you go the right way, you go the right way.
Yeah, it looks like he has scuffed it on the run up. Unlucky. Right, let's go again. Come on, United.
Oh, you know what? I cannot do with this being a draw. We cannot draw this. There's no way. We cannot do this again. I mean, how many games would it be? Phil Jones will be lynched if we draw this game. It's just like, literally, the only reason we are drawing this game is because Phil Jones messed up on a stupid tackle. I mean, Bournemouth have done nothing, absolutely nothing in this game. They do not deserve to be leveling. Well, they do because that's football, but you know what I mean? We've absolutely ran this game from start to finish. We've had the chances to be 2 or 3 up. If we draw this game, I still don't believe we will, but time is running out. We've got to get this game won.
It wouldn't surprise me, mate, if we get a goal in the last 5 minutes, just by the way we've been playing recently. I mean, good thing is the heads haven't dropped. They're still going for it.
Pass it on again to Rashford.
Zlatan, what are you doing?
Hit it! Corner.
There's a bloke out cold on the floor there.
Oh, God knows why. He can get up, nothing happened. It's all going off again now. Don't know what happened to him.
Oh.
All right. Caught one in the head.
Yeah, can't do nothing about that. He had the opportunity.
It probably hurt him a bit.
Well, yeah, but he had the opportunity to move out of the way. It's his fault if he wants to stand there.
A lot of negativity going on in the live comments at the moment. I don't buy into this. Oh, you could see it coming a mile off. It was going to be a draw. I know we've seen us draw at home to people like Stoke and Hull and West Ham and Arsenal and stuff like that. And, you know, they were very, very disappointing. But this game's just weird. This game is just not like those at all. We have had chances to put it away. We did score in the first half. And the only reason this game is level, apart from Zlatan missing a penalty, is because Phil Jones messed up. Bournemouth have done nothing. Absolutely nothing. And we deserve to be in this position, but I can't believe we'll draw it. I can't believe we'll draw it, but at the moment we are.
Don't. Until it's over, till the final whistle.
Come on, Fellaini. Fellaini just
going.
do something for once from across.
Coming in.
Back post, Zlatan, he blast it. You're not going to get two.
They're so penned in. Oh, what's he done?
You might have got your way with Mings.
Payback's a bitch, isn't it?
Payback isn't. I think payback could be a bitch for Mings.
Hopefully he's knocked his knee out of place or something. I'll tell you what, there's going to be quite a bit. There should be quite a bit of stoppage time. The amount of times they've gone down.
Yeah, but you know, then you want the goal before the 90th minute because people start to look at stoppage time, don't they? I think Mings is finished. To be honest, though, it'd be a big loss for them because he's big. I think he's going to be all right.
Yeah, he's just time wasting. That's all it is. They're under the cosh, aren't they? So get a 2-minute break.
Could be 10 minutes added on, says Michael Clegg. Yeah, there could be.
I mean, it's got to be at least. I think so far probably about at least 6-7 minutes. Surely. Oh, come on, United, start again.
Pogba might just hit this. It's a long way out. Oh, free kick.
That's a yellow. Booked. Come on. Yeah. That's another yellow.
He's already been booked. He will go. He will go. It's a second yellow. It's a second yellow. He's got to go. Laws of the game. Laws of the game. He's got to go.
No, he's not.
No, you can't not send somebody off just because you don't want to send two players off. It's a second yellow. He has got to go. Ref has bottled it with Arta there. Absolutely. Ref bottles it. It's a blatant second.
Yeah. Yeah, he's late. Pogba's done him with a bit of skill. He slid in. He's took his right leg. Yeah, clear. If he's not on a yellow card already, mate, that's a yellow anyway.
Joke. Absolute joke. Because he just doesn't want to do it. Doesn't want to do it. Whereas this is at least Pogba's on a free kick now. That Mings has gone off as well. Yeah. Come on, United. We're building towards it. They should be down to 9 men. They should be down to 9 men. Trouble with this free kick is the keeper knows exactly where it's going and it's not going in. Bloody hell.
But But it's got to be at least still 15 minutes to go. I mean, we're doing everything right. We're just, we're putting the pressure on. They're not coming out their half. It's just getting that decent ball into the box for someone to get on the end and finish it. Good ball there. Go on, Rashford. Oh, go on, kid. Oh, unlucky.
Sorry, I had to just get up and go and walk off there because it's it's getting tense. It's getting really tense. I just don't know what I'll do. I don't know what will you lot do. I don't know what I'll do if we blow this.
I'm not there yet, mate. I'm not even contemplating it. We're gonna win.
I think we will win as well. I just I am. The only thing I would say, well, I nearly said it. We haven't had that chance that we have. The penalty was the chance. It doesn't get much better than that. But I don't know why Fellaini's anchoring the midfield. We need Fellaini to go and get in the box.
Yeah, that would be useful, wouldn't it?
You may as well, if you want. Well, I suppose he's probably thinking I might use him there at the moment. The passing's been bad today, though.
Well, Rijo's got that, yeah.
Oh,
come on. That was shoulder to shoulder. He's given him cards.
How can you book Rashford for that and then not give a second yellow to Arter for taking him out? Bloody, this ref's lost it. This ref really needs to the FA need to retire this ref.
Jose's not looking happy again. What is this ref doing?
Books Rashford for a shoulder barge. Oh God, Marcus, why do we do this? Why do we do it? Why do we have to go through the ringer? I mean, I blame Phil Bloody Jones. Absolute idiot. Bournemouth have done nothing in this game, and he just gives them a free pass back into it. And it's, you know what? People are going to moan at us. You're struggling against 10 men. To be honest, it's a very easy joke and banter to give. But when is it ever easy against 10 men? Because their mentality changes.
Goal kick, yeah. Come on. Let's go, United. Come on.
D Flavor says you're blaming. They've got a corner as well. Oh God.
I should have been a goal kick.
I thought it was a goal kick. There's a lot of people giving Zlatan stick as well.
Well, looking back on the penalty, it was a bad penalty. I think it just wasn't in the corner enough.
Fellaini's got to move the bloody ball quicker, you dickhead. You crap on it. Give it to somebody else. They're bombed. I mean, we could have moved that ball far quicker, and he just lumbers forward like the sack of shit he is. Move the ball quicker and get in the opposition's box because it's the only place you're any good. Why is he playing him as a defensive midfielder? The ball's got the trouble. People can say, "Oh, leave Fellaini alone." He's playing as our defensive midfielder at the moment. What the hell are we doing? He should be in the box.
Oh, right, Lingard's got it out on the left here. Oh, he's lost it.
Get up. Lingard's not doing anything either. That was an odd substitution. Yeah. Hopefully, I really do hope Lingard now goes and scores and shuts me up. Yes, I'd love it. I don't care who scores it. We just got to win this game. No, rubbish.
Doing
the crowd are going to start turning in a minute.
Doing them long balls like this isn't going to work. Well, there's no way Lingard or Rashford were going to win that.
Well, to be honest, all I've seen since the substitutions is Bournemouth attacking more.
Yeah.
Come on, the crowd are roaring.
Pogba, run with it.
He's got nothing ahead of him. He's moaning because there's nothing going on ahead of him.
Out to the left.
Yeah, we haven't used Martial at all, have we?
Go on.
Go on, the space is there for you, Tony.
Look at Mata, creating the space. Oh.
There should be an extra man all the time, and I just don't know what we're doing. Oh, come on, he's passing it to Mata. You see, this is the trouble now. It's starting to get desperate, isn't it?
Yeah.
In my head says
Another
Pogba's
long
choking
ball
in the big moments. We're just hitting long balls now.
Things if we're gonna hit the long balls, then you might as well chuck Fellaini up there with Zlatan and Pogba. I mean, even Mourinho on the sideline there, look, shouting at them, stop playing the long ball. Fuck. Come on. Right, on the floor.
We are going to be an absolute laughing stock if we don't win this game. I don't know whether I'm being unfair, people at home, Marcus. I don't think this triple substitution has done anything.
No, it hasn't.
We've lost the momentum.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost as if it slowed us down a bit. Come on.
Well, the good thing is Mourinho looks about as anxious and stressed as we all do. So good running by Mata. He needs to use that width. He's used it. Martial, that was good by Mata. Martial.
And ball again.
Ball, that is. It's the same player again.
Good God.
I think forget the ref. We're not going to get any help from him again. He's absolutely bottled it. At least Fellaini's now gone into the box, which is good. We need to do that.
Well, Martial, just toss it in there. Right.
Oh, Phil Jones. I mean, why is he still on the pitch? I forgot he was there. You're the bloody reason we're not winning, you bloody idiot. And
Rashford.
To be fair, Zlatan as well. There's a pass on. What are you trying to do? Just running up an alley, Marcus. Give it to Pogba.
I'm trying.
I tell you what, I didn't think we were going to draw this, but we have been. The substitutions have just not worked.
No, they haven't. But with what was on the bench, they're the obvious ones to come on, wouldn't they?
Well, I wouldn't have done a triple.
No.
I'd have kept Carrick on just because he didn't look as if he was tired. He was running the midfield, and I'd have waited with the Fellaini one until we needed to do it.
Oh, Rashford. Come on.
Trying to do too much.
They're wasting time, man. They're trying to break up the flow, look. Oh, we've hit 71,000 subscribers.
Cool, thank you. Come
on. Do you know what? That could have been handball there. His arms are up. Unnatural position, as they say.
Well, it's going to be interesting how long he adds on. I think it's got to be at least 7 minutes. Some people have said as much as 10. The worrying thing is that apart from a penalty, which, to be honest, whether it was soft or not, it wasn't like it was a goal-scoring opportunity. It was just a Pogba flick back. We haven't actually created a clear-cut chance in the second half, have we?
No, we haven't. No.
You think about all the ones we had in the first half. We've not created any chances. And I mean, to be honest, I think we look a bit clueless at the moment. We're trying to pass it around, and Bournemouth are pressing us. Right. Oh, come on.
Oh. Oh, Mata's running there.
It's a lovely, lovely ball. Oh, come on. It's that final ball. It's just killing us, whether it's the...
Come on, give him the ball. Fucking hell.
It's our own bloody fans.
Good God.
You see, now what we're doing, everyone's just gone into the box. And it's like, there's enough time to not start panicking with the box, chucking the ball in the box yet. Don't hit it, Robo.
No.
Oh, you just knew he was going to do it, didn't you?
I can see Fellaini getting his head on something in a minute.
Be on the edge of my fist. You never say never with United because we can always do it, but it worries me that we've not created any chances in this second half apart from a penalty. And that cross is crap by Rovo. It's worrying, folks. Worrying.
I'm going to lose my rag in a minute. I really am. Well, Zlatan, stop telling him. Do something.
Tyrone Williams, I can't believe this. I can't believe it.
Come on, get up, Rojo. Fuck's sake. Look, he's down. Get up. Oh, this is doing my head in, Mark. It really is. Get up. If you're that injured, you're right next to the line. Roll off it. Hello, 5 minutes, is that it?
5 minutes is a joke. An absolute joke. An absolute joke. 5 minutes.
It should have been at least 6, at least.
Oh dear. Well, we never contemplated it, did we? We never ever contemplated it, and I don't know. I mean, never say never with United, but I must admit I'm a bit concerned. Never touched him. Play on. Never touched him. Don't stand still. You've got to push forward. It's just slow. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? It's so slow, lethargic passing.
Go on, Zlatan. No. It's like... So service hasn't been good today at all.
Well, I just, you know what? I'll always take it on the chin because we've been bantering tweets for days and we've been confident we're going to win this, and I don't care. You know, I'll take it on the chin. But I feel sorry for all the United fans who are watching at home because yet again, you know, the League Cup doesn't mean anything. It's nice to win, but it doesn't mean anything when you don't go and win these sort of games. And I'm baffled by it. Absolutely baffled. There are scapegoats, of course. There are Zlatan missing a penalty, and of course Phil Jones was just ridiculous. But to be fair, what have we been doing in this game? Martial.
Hang on. Well, it's still 3 minutes to go. Come on, look. They're all lined up in there. Oh.
Hit it. Somebody. No, not Rojo.
No. Just loop it up. Pogba.
What is he doing? That was the chance. That was the chance. Pogba from about 6 yards out. All the time in the world to just blast it, and scuffs it. Deary, deary me. Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Well, if it stays at 1-1.
Well, I think it will now. I think, you know, we can all dream.
I mean, second half we just haven't done enough to deserve a winner.
How? And you know, you have to start talking about the fact that, you know, 10 men, 45 minutes.
Come on, get it forward. Christ almighty, we got Lingard at left back. Martial. Oh. What is he doing? The fucking hell are you doing, kid? Get rid of it. Good God. What was he thinking? Right, hump it forward, go for it. Right, go on, Link, Rashford. Get it in, go on. Go. Oh.
I thought it was a good cross, to be honest.
Yeah. Pogba, hit it. Ah. God.
Pogba's been absolute crap this half as well. It's just not good enough. Go on!
Come on! Oh!
No penalty. He nearly got in. That's it. Well, we've had the 2 chances that I thought, you know, you need them chances. Possibly was a penalty on Pogba, but we've had the penalty. You can't moan about more penalties. And the ref actually blows up before the 5 minutes are done. Absolutely rubbish. Right, Marcus, I'm furious. I'm not going to stay on live. I'm getting off. I'll be live with the match reaction in about 5 minutes. But thanks for coming on, pal. Thanks for everybody at home.
No worries, mate. Catch you later.
Absolutely gutted. I'll set the live match reaction. I'll be live in about 5 minutes. Fucking rubbish. Rubbish.